Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United is playing today. Oh, at St. James's Park. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a big battle. Manchester United is going to be struggling for 3 points. I believe it's going to be a big fight. And I think, the lineup is out right now. And guess what? We have the one and only Mick Ruby to talk with us as well and react to it. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Mick.
Did you just give me an orange card for putting me in the sin bin for 10 minutes? People are waiting. I was waiting. Orange card to you, Papi. And yes, looks like it's not St. James's Park. Maybe it will be St. James's Hospital if we finish this game today with Scotty Mac. I mean, undroppable. You're undroppable, unstoppable. Must be something in their contracts, because I said to you in the pre-match, I said, if he starts Rashford on the right, that means that it's something in his contract. It's undroppable. And Scott McTominay, he's like a cockroach infested. Once you get the cockroaches in, you can never get out of them. So we're technically playing with one midfield.
Jeez. I mean, here's the thing. I think Mark Sauce, he got a goal for us last game, right? Yeah. But he was also anonymous. He has this thing of hiding, in the behind other players and not receiving a pass. So he can still I feel like it's one of those things where Ten Hag has to make sure that he has Amrabat warmed up anytime so that Amrabat can come in, because I just don't understand how many keeps on becoming the teacher's favorite boy.
Give me a beat. Give me like da 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 da. If you pick Scotty Mac, you must be smoking crack.
Okay.
Man,
that rap is whack.
And hopefully Onana will not slip on a banana. So yeah, it's not the Sunday roast today, but yeah, I was honestly, the lineup came out like half an hour ago, and I got a little bit disappointed. I must put my hand up, but honest to God, I think that Ten Hag has a plan. They down to the bare bones. We did a pre-match preview yesterday with John Sinclair from Newcastle TV. And it's pretty much the same lineup. The substitution they don't have, they're playing with the same players, the same lineup as they play against PSG. Hopefully they don't have much gas in the tank. I mean, positive is the sort of back four. Luke Shaw is playing left-sided centre-back. You have Dalot playing there. You have Maguire, and then you have Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because that's going to be a very interesting battle. Who's going to take care of Alexander Isak, Almiron, and Anthony Gordon, which is a shitster, according to my opinion. But they also have a very exciting prospect, the 17-year-old Miley as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's a chance for the young kids to do that thing, I mean, when you look at the fact that this guy had a very positive performance in the Miley had a very positive performance in the Champions League, you'd expect him to carry on and sort of fill in that void that they have of Tonali, so it's Bruno Guimaraes is always solid in the midfield, and Joelinton seems to be a regular person to partner. And are you not worried about Kobbie Mainoo being fighting with Bruno Guimaraes and being overpowered by Bruno?
Yeah, of course I'm worried. I mean, yes, of course I am. He's a little bit too early. We should, wrap him in cotton wool and protect him, don't burn him out. I thought at least we could have a competitive midfield in terms of lining up a double pivot. But no, he looks like he's going aggressive. He's going for the kill. He's going for the win by the looks of it, if you sort of analyze it. So basically, it looks like he's leaving. He's got confidence in Kobbie Mainoo to sort of leave him to play in a single pivot by himself, the number 6. And you know what Scotty Mac is, and Bruno Fernandes. So I just really hope that Scott McTominay is really providing the defensive shield as well, just not ball watching at the end of the day. The front three, interesting enough. The surprise is that Rasmus Højlund is on the bench and Martial's got the nod. And Rashford on the right instead of the inform Anthony dos Santos that we saw over the game midweek against Galatasaray. And but of course, Starboy is playing. We're talking about Ale Alejandro.
No.
Don't
God,
call
not
my name.
you.
Garnacho.
Oh, I hope. I mean, he's continues his sizzling form, bro. That has to be given some more respect and talked about a little bit, because this guy has claimed that left winger position. I don't know when we're gonna see Rashford over there. Honestly, it's like he's displaced Rashford. It's not, it's not even like, I just don't even know when he's gonna come back to become a left winger again if Garnacho continues like this.
Exactly, because Garnacho is cooking right now. He's frying, not cooking, but he's frying. That's frying. And Rashford is not even to the boiling point. He's sizzling.
Yeah. So let's hope that the meal continues to sizzle at St. James's Park. That's where I'm at with it.
Poppy, about everyone that's tuning in, big up for everyone that's coming into the Football Power Hour and the combined stream with MUFC Realist TV. Guys, in the VR room, we can see you guys. Lucky Singh is here. Satwan Singh is here as well, guys. What you guys are saying. Jale Malmini say Milos Mitic, dobro večer from Serbia, Miloše. And Jale Malmini saying, now that the lineup is out, Dalot, Shaw, Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, midfield, like I have been saying. Scott is never getting dropped. Maino and Bruno, top three, Rashford, Garnacho, and Martial. No one saw that coming. Did you see that coming? Or maybe you were too busy driving the getaway car after the big heist.
No, I feel like, we know that Bruno is undroppable. Maino, it was more of like, will he trust Maino to continue what he started in the Premier League form? Like when he came in, versus Galatasaray, he was still good. He just didn't have support, and that's partially how we let go of that lead.
Yeah, V Cobra is this. You say calling you a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Lateness is a disgrace.
Lateness disgrace.
It's embarrassing.
That's what V Cobra. It's the show that is. Big up to you for tuning in.
And then he left, I think, it's postponed and I'm out of here.
I'm in my own 007 list. I'm excited for this game. I'm cooking a lasagna. It will be done when the game kicks off, says Yale.
Yale, he's got a little bit of an Italian flavor. We're cooking a 5-star meal here. Michelin chef Yale likes pepperoni pizza and lasagna. Like he's saying headers. I want from midfield Sofian Amrabat. Amrabat is on the bench. What's the bench looking like? Let me just investigate that for you guys. Do you have the lineup?
I have the bench. Serge Reguilon. We got also Rasmus Højlund. We got Donny van der Beek.
Oh my God!
Really?
Yes, really.
We got
yes.
Donny van der Beek. La 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 la.
He was asked about him actually in the press conference, and I love that Ten Hag. It's so weird. You can never really decipher what he's saying sometimes, Okay. And I feel like that partially is what's going on with the players. They don't really decipher his instructions properly. But Donny van der Beek needs to play. That's what Ten Hag was saying. And does that mean Donny is going to play? Or does
have you noticed how cocky he's in the press conference now? Excuse me? Can you say that again? I don't understand. Are you stupid? He's getting really cocky. He's got a swagger. Jale Malmini. Martial is a striker again. Very excited for that. 100%. Hopefully Martial turns good today. Must be a reason why he's not playing Rasmus Højlund. Maybe he's not really fit. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But yet again, you shouldn't play these kids too often. They're still young, like Kobe Maino, like Rashford. But still, he's got faith in young Kobe Maino. For some reason, he's got big faith because this is a big match, Poppy. Arsenal won today. The scrape by. Big up to, Wolves. They came strong at the end. Almost had an equalizer. Almost. But, if you look at the table, Pops, at the moment, we are currently 4 points. I think it's 4 or 5 points away from top 4.
Yes.
Arsenal, Arsenal won today, then Spurs is playing City tomorrow. And Spurs is kind of like a deflated balloon. They're going down, 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 like Aerosmith. Love in an elevator, going down, down, down. Yeah. And Newcastle is 1 point behind us, and then Villa is playing tomorrow away. I think it's Bournemouth as well, and that's a tough game as well.
Yes.
So we shall see tomorrow. We shall see.
We shall see. We will be there.
We will be there.
Like he says, get ball passing right backs.
Yeah, ball passing right backs.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We want ball passing right backs. I feel like that's a good thing. We want that. Yala says game is 30 minutes away. We got lots of time. Everton won. So now they're close to being safe again. As long as they do not even lose more points. There is talk about that. More points to be lost.
Listen, before that, they were sitting at the bottom of that table.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for them. They just got robbed 10 points and they were sitting at the bottom of the table. I mean, poor Everton, like 3 years in a row, they've been, struggling their relegation, just barely scrape it as the final end. And now they get slapped this. And then they come out yesterday to say Manchester City, they set a date for the trial and it's going to be when? Guess when?
When?
Fall next year. In fall next year. We are
my God!
So basically, I'm saying, if you got nothing to hide, Manchester City, just come out, put the evidence on the table. Why are you kicking the can further down the road? I just don't get it. That is
Tell them again, Mick. Tell them again. What you said?
I said, if you have nothing to hide, if you are not guilty, why are you kicking the can further down the road? Put the evidence on. It's called, but as soon as you kick that can further down the road and delaying, you got something to hide. And I'm suspicious. And I'm going to send you the bloodhound on it. CSI, Miami investigation, coming to your theaters.
Come outside, Manchester City. Mick has some words for you.
Learn the Symbian, man. Seriously. It's disgrace. This is, it's embarrassing. Everyone knows there's been cheating, and yet they're pushing the can further down the road. That means if they win the title this season, it's going to be another year of cheating, right?
It's just so horrible how these processes take so long. Anyway, big up to Minds as well, saying shout out to Bots and Mick. I'll join you later if that's okay. It's always okay, man. It's okay. Alien Teno. Oh, big talking point, by the way. United's flight was cancelled. They had to take the bus. What will that impact our performance, Mick?
Not really. I mean, in the bus, they can have a lot of fun. They can play games. They can play Who Am I Now? If I put I can write a name like Who Am I Now? I've last year I scored 30 goals, and this year I scored 1. Who am I? I don't know. You tell me.
Who am I now?
Can it be Weghorst?
No.
Could it be? I'm sorry. Yeah, no, honest to God.
No.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing? 3 hours coach to Newcastle. Well, it's a nice picnic scenic drive. Apparently it's -2 degrees, cold. I don't know. Sometimes it's better to take the bus than the flight, I think. I mean, it's pretty much the same time. By the time you board, check in, blah, clearance. You sit on the bus, you chill, you put your iPods on or whatever you have. Chill.
Yeah. So Yale says Scotty is our top goal scorer this season. Smiley face. Scott McTominay. So I guess we can't be really mad that our top goal scorer is in the lineup, Mick. That's what Yale
not
is.
really mad, but when you're playing such an important game away at St. James's Park, there's 4 stadiums right now that I find a fortress, and that is definitely Etihad Stadium. There's Merseyside, Liverpool, Anfield, 100%, Emirates, and definitely St. James's Park. They are the hardest one at the moment. So especially when you're playing away, I mean, their home form is quite impeccable. Yeah. And when you look at their lineup, for instance, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton, and this youngster that I heard is supposed to be very good, then when you see our lineup, I get a little bit shocked to say what we know what we're going to get with Scott McTominay, right?
Yeah.
You know, so that means that he must be having a lot of faith in young Kobe Mainoo to sort of play that. It's going to be like a triangle, like, you know, he's going to sit back deep. Scott McTominay and Bruno is going to go, like, you know, up to box, or maybe Bruno will drop and support, and Scott McTominay will play the advanced number 10. Because let's face it, Scott McTominay, the best position for Scott, according to my opinion, we've seen it, is up front. It's up front, like in the, you know, running in behind in the spaces, shooting from the 6-yard box. This is where he's lethal, coming in, doing tap-ins. You know, finally you can see what Scott McTominay is, but he's definitely not a defensive midfielder.
I thought you were going to say the best position for Scott McTominay is on the bench, but you see, you know.
You overdid me there, puppy.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's a serious question though. Like, you know, you're saying, I heard you say, all right, cool, we need to win this game, but you also want to put your top goal scorer on the bench. I'm scratching my head when I hear those words. Like,
no, but if you look at the bench, he's strong enough.
You know.
But I'm always questioning his starting lineup. Instead of starting strong, he's starting weak, and then he tweaks it. Like, you know, yeah. So
okay.
I would like to see the strongest lineup to start to begin with, but inform Maguire, inform Scott McTominay, fair play. You know, we did spin the wheel yesterday, by the way, and we got a draw, 2-2 draw. This morning I was with Bella, did a spin the wheel again. Guess what it came out?
What?
1-1 draw.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Just give me, you know, I spun the wheel twice and they gave me draw 2 times. So
I will certainly take that. That's a result I will take it for real, especially because we are the only team that has not drawn this season, this season. Anyway, I was about to finish reading that rest of the lineup in the bench, I guess. Donny van der Beek was the last one that we talked about, and then there's Victor Lindelof and Sofian Amrabat, who we have already sort of talked about. There is also Facundo Pelestri, Bayender, Anthony, and last but not least, Varane.
Jesus! What does he have to do to get into the team? Obviously, then, you know, Maguire has been putting a great shift. He's been training. He's been, you know, I thought he was a winger last game. Like, you know, holy shit, he was doing like, you know, 1-2s. So he's definitely improved.
Yeah. But is it the improvement enough to put the World Cup winner out of favor for so long? This is actually now becoming almost a little joke. I'm like, what does Varane have to do to get some game time? Win another World Cup?
I don't know, seriously, but you know, there's always that PTSD inside of me regarding Maguire. Like, you know, we've seen the calamities, like, you know, he's always have a danger in him, like, you know, the clumsiness, and that is always when I see the reaction, like, you know, Maguire on the team sheet. But on the other hand, like, you know, he's been playing 5 games, 6 games, and been doing well, like, you know. So yeah, I back the team, I back the manager. You know, there's, you know, all we want is 3 points on that board, but it's going to be tough today. But I'm just banking on that they are a little bit exhausted, to be honest, like fatigue. They played Tuesday, right? We played Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they're playing the same team. They're down to 11 players injured to the bare bones. The bench is looking weak. If you look at their bench, I can tell you what the bench looked like for them as well. So Newcastle's bench is currently, the substitute is Alex Murphy.
Before you read it out real quick, I just want to say, guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. It's Mick Ruby about to read us the bench for Newcastle. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, no. Let's start first with our benches. Rasmus Højlund, Sofian Amrabat. We did that. Donny van Beek, Lindelof, Reguilon, Bayanda, Anthony, and Varane. And finally, we have Pelistri. We said that already. But their bench is Alex Murphy, Dubravka, the goalkeeper, Parkinson, I don't know, 63, number 63. I thought it was 63 years old, Parkinson. And of course, they have they have carriers, like, not when you go to the dentist, like we have carriers, but carriers, the goalkeeper, the biscuit fingers. You remember him? They used to play for Liverpool. Yes, he's there. And then you have somebody with the number 3 that's called Dummit. So it's like a dumb. I don't know. He's probably smart. I don't know. But then we have a number 17, a player that I know well. He plays for the Swedish national team. His name's Emil Kraft. Kraft is good. Then you have Diallo, 49. Yeah. Kraft. May the Kraft be with you. Diallo, 49. Matt Ritchie, never heard of you. And Lewis Hall, number 20. We know Lewis Hall from the past as well. So that's their bench. That is their bench. Otherwise, they play with the same team, what they played lined up against PSG. And we know they worked their socks off in Paris as well. So how fit are they? We don't know.
Well, yeah, that's the other question that I was about to bring forward to the table is like they played on Tuesday, we played on Wednesday. We took a bus, a 3-hour coach. They didn't. You know what I mean? There's all these little small things that kind of make a little bit of a difference. I'm not trying to make excuses or find any excuses yet, but it's just the things that we need to consider as part of the context going into the game.
I see a colleague of ours in the VR room. Do you see him?
Ooh, who could that be? Let me see. Who is that?
He's sitting in the relegation in the chat room here.
He's sitting.
You have your top and you have the relegation bottom. He sits right there.
Is it Kenny Fan TV?
No.
Could it be Manj? Could it be Jarvis?
No, he's advanced. No, he's one step over Kenny Fan TV. He's advanced. He's slowly creeping up the table.
Oh, Nick, I can't see. There's a lot of people in the chat, man. There's a lot of
Phil, where's Phil? He's out of relegation zone here.
He's out of relegation now.
He says Richie's a good player. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Richie is a good player. There he is. Big up to Phil. Yes.
Listen, you remember Lionel Richie? Let's sing it. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Thank you, Phil. We've been looking for you. Join the post-match after if you're around, mate.
Yes. Big up to you, Phil. Big up to Ian as well, by the way, saying, pretty sure Eddie Howe didn't use subs against PSG. They're bound to get tired. Yeah, on the fatigue thing. I'm hoping for a tired Eddie, Newcastle. Yeah.
Eddie, how are you going to play? That's a bad joke. It feels like we have a Sunday roast here, Pops.
I know. It's a little bit, the roast has been overdue. By the way, guys. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. If you have not done so, take a second quickly to hit the like button. We're streaming to MUFC Realist TV, MarkN MUFCFAN, Football Power Hour, all the channels on YouTube. All of them. Subscribe to all of them.
They are the choo-choo train and they are the wagons.
Exactly. Real Malden is asking 3 hours on a bus equals Kiki Bum FC. What do you think about that, Nick?
Ooh, yes, definitely. Oh, well, definitely. Like, you go one side there, switch a little bit. Yeah. Everyone. But if you have been on a 17 hours flight to Sydney, you should know better. That is the worst, right? Big up Real Malden as well. So we're about to start here, right? So, yeah.
The game is about to begin. That is very true. I want to also highlight what Kenny Fan TV was just saying. It's just a matter of days until Man City will get officially relegated. Oh, the day that happens, Kenny Fan TV. My goodness.
We will then take it when it comes. Until now, in my eyes, what they say, you have to sort of do the verdict. So basically, if Everton got 10 points deducted for one charge, and these guys have 115, so what if they get charged for 20? Oh my God, 10 points times 20. That's in Division 2, my friend.
Bro.
Oh my God, look at the stadium. It's now rocking. It's popping.
Yes, St. James's Park is quite the occasion. We all know it's one of them classic stadiums that's just very it's the atmosphere. It can be the extra men, you know. So I just hope Kobe Mano does not let the noise get to him and stays focused, you know.
Now, what's you're probably 30 seconds before me as per usual. What channel are you watching on?
I'm watching it on Live USA. They haven't even started yet. Don't worry.
No, they're waving the flag and.
Okay. But
that
Harry Maguire,
Harry Maguire was shaking the referee. Now he's shaking Nick Pope's hand.
Yeah.
So am I in front of you?
You might be. I don't know. I don't know yet. I want to say shout out to you.
Harry Maguire just touched his ding dong. How disgusting! In front of the live camera, he shoved his hand in there. Oh my god!
He's very confident. What do you expect, Mick? Alien says Max Spurred best option is at West Ham. Big up to Alien for the super chat.
Yeah. Alien Tenor is coming in for the post-match reaction show as well. So hopefully you come in there as well, Pops, after you finish.
Yes.
Oh, Liljenberg. Tjenare! Hallå, hur är läget?
Hi. Hi. Dumela Jonathan. That's how you say hello in Setswana, by the way.
Yeah. I remember that. It stuck to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying it to the people in the chat that may just be tuning in saying, what language is spoken in this channel? You know,
we're multinational, so we speak Serbian, we speak Swedish, Norwegian,
exactly,
sausage, Macedonian, Croatian, everything, whatever flavor you want, we can cook. Okay, no problem.
Yes,
we'll be there.
We will be there.
Matter of fact, the pitch here.
Oh, they're coming out the pitch for you now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ahead of you for the first time.
It looks like it. It looks. I mean, we switched over to an ad. I don't know why they're on an ad right now, but I guess
because you're sitting in America, of course, they're gonna be a lot of ad breaks.
It's a lot of ad breaks. Regards to you, Eddie in the building, saying regards to all in the chat. Thank you, Eddie.
Waffles, Eddie, how you doing, my friend?
Eddie.
Guys, let us know your score prediction. Do you think we're going to get I said yesterday 2-1 to United, but I don't know, a draw maybe. I'm a little bit conservative. I don't going to jinx it.
This is not going to be a draw. I predicted 1-0 United. What is your score prediction? Write it in the chat if you have not. 1-0 to Manchester United. Come on now.
Okay, now they're showing the Newcastle lineup. So I guess I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, I think you're really ahead.
I'm watching Super Sports.
Big up to Jarvis saying Rashford appeared incredibly sharp in the warm-up, consistently pinging those shots into the goal. It's giving me hope that he'll perform well today. Come on, yo. Jarvis, thank you for that observation. That assures the Reds all around the world that maybe today Marcus Rashford might just have the performance that we've been waiting for all season.
Yep. Today his Pirelli tires is coming back on.
Oh man.
All right then. I'm gonna have to pop on my sound effects. I look like oh my god.
Mark went with a 4-1 to Manchester United, I believe. Lucky says 2-2. I'm scared. Let's see how it goes, says Lucky. I hope we get at least 2 goals today, but I have a feeling that we will draw 2. There's a lot of people feeling like a draw is going to happen. Jonathan as well. But Ian goes 4-2 Manchester United, high scoring game. Jonathan,
big up.
If I see 6 goals today, Ian, I'm going to be so happy.
Yeah. Oh, this kid, he looks young, this kid Miley. Hey, seriously. Listen, it's 3 a.m. in the morning where I am, guys. So big up for everyone that sits in the part of the region where I'm sitting in Asia Pacific. God, it's crucial. I mean, I was trying to get some sleep, but I couldn't because my adrenaline was up and running. I couldn't fall asleep. So I'll be up and watching. Guys, thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free. Algorithm, thumbs up. Algorithm is a funny thing, like, but YouTube, takes your likes, your thumbs, and decides where to put the video. So yeah, as many likes as possible, the higher chance that people are watching and returning to this channel. So big up to you. Poppy, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I see you in the halftime.
All right, mate. Later, Mick. See you at halftime. We're kicking off anyway. We just kicked off on my end.
Yes, we did. Okay, you did. Okay, good for you. See you later. I'm nervous. Come on, let's go.
All right, we gonna win. Come on, United. Ladies and gentlemen, the match has started already. It's Newcastle already in possession. And you know what? Rashford on the right. Let's see how it goes tonight. 2-2 says Lucky. 1-2 says Drex, meaning 2 goals for Manchester United, 1 goal for the home team. Miley Cyrus is 17, says Evo. We gotta walk over this team that has a Miley Cyrus, Big up to you, fam. Big up to Ayush as well. Says, remember me when I told sign Ollie Watkins. Oh Lord. Ollie Watkins. Uh-oh. It's not looking good with Bruno Guimaraes just driving through like that. But you know what? Dallo says, don't worry, have no fear. Gives it to Onana. Ladies and gentlemen, long ball FC from Manchester United. Can we calm down and just take a few passes, short passes, please? Come on, United. Oof. Red, you reckless Red. Guys, look at Red's comment. Oh, Lord. Ay. Big up to Shay in the house. Shout out to you, Shay. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to pull up at halftime, Shay. And also, Shay, congratulations on your win today. I say that with a little bit of salt. Of course, Arsenal beat Wolves today 2-1. And guess who predicted that score the right way? Botswana Poppy. We play a predictions game. If you want to be a part of it, make sure you put in your predictions, Yo, it's 0-0 right now.
Let's go.
It's 0-0, and Man United are here for business.
All right.
Let's
do this.
Look at this. Trippier who? He'll trip on himself. Luan made a big prediction saying, remember that Rashford got hot after the World Cup. Brace today is coming. We will be there for that brace, Luan. Such a very lazy press by Man United, and Newcastle are just through. They just beat it so easy. Yeah. I'm at 3 minutes, 40 seconds, by the way. If you're trying to sync up, oh Lord. It's not looking good. Man United. Come on, boys. Let's clear the ball and get it out of here. Come on.
Kobe Mainoo is playing.
Kobe Mainoo is playing. Scott McTominay is playing. Bruno.
I like that kid.
Bro.
Yeah.
Counter-attack FC. Can we? Oh, all right, all right. He did the right thing. Let's keep the ball. Let's not launch counterattacks every second.
This is the counter, though.
No, it's still on.
Yeah,
It's still
that's what I
on.
mean.
It is still on. Rashford on the right. He can cut in. He tries to dribble everyone as usual. Marcus. That's the story of Marcus Rashford. Bill says Gordon sitting on the shoulder of Shaw like a Michael Owen. Yeah, Anthony Gordon wants to definitely smelling blood. Oh, Anthony Gordon is through.
Oh, bro, that's Tino Livramento.
Okay.
That's the kid I was saying.
That's the Livermento.
That's our boy. I'm so mad we sold him.
When did you guys sell him?
We sold him to Southampton.
When?
Like maybe a year or two ago.
He looks decent, you know.
Bro, he's good. He's, right back. Like, he's actually a right back.
But
He's
today,
the one we wanted to be Reece James's backup, and then they, did the thing.
But today he's on left back duty.
Today he's doing the. This guy can deliver.
Can you clear the ball, please? Dallo clears it. Hey, Man United is in trouble. But that was actually not bad. We defended a corner kick. I'm always wary of these ones.
Oh, Nana. Watch me concede. Oh, Nana.
Hey, man.
What up, Poppy?
Get out of here. Why are you saying, watch me concede? What's good, bro?
Chilling. Why are you so, scared, bro?
Bro, St. James's Park, man.
Bro, we went to Galatasaray, bro.
Yeah, we came back
With a
With-
draw, but we
with
scored
1
3
point.
goals first. We scored 3 first. If we
All
score
right.
3 first and St. James's Park get quiet, what happens? I don't think it's Galatasaray, mate.
we need a.
Newcastle don't concede that much, man. That's
So if they do,
I predicted
concede, what
1-0.
happens?
yeah. Their games are usually tight.
Yeah.
They defend very well. If you get the goal, though, get the first goal.
But it's also gotta come at the right time. If we get it too
Yeah.
early, it's I don't think it's gonna be a good rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's gotta come in the second
You have
half.
to keep them
He's
quiet.
offside.
But this game is more balanced,
Say.
though, stylistically.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think.
Yeah. Yale says 2 big games tomorrow: Chelsea versus Brighton and City against Spurs. Hey, it's gonna be a big feast.
Yeah, City's gonna beat Spurs.
Deservy ball. Every manager has that tactical notebook and taking down some things already.
They are writing.
Oh.
What am I having for snack during halftime?
Oh, Nana, he's out picking berries, the commentator says. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, whoa! Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
What is
That's the picking berries.
Yeah. He's picking berries.
Settle down, guys. These guys need to settle
Berry
down, bro.
picking. Oh Lord.
Sure, kept going.
Evo says it's first corner and oh no, flapping arms around, not knowing where the hell the ball is. Oh.
But that's
Dalu no touch a ball there, trying to clear it. On the
Yeah,
corner.
but it's just in a natural position.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know, it's Man United, bro. You know what I mean? So I panicked there for a second, and I was like, "Ooh, KG, fellas, come on, guys, settle down. Let's see can settle down, bro. Oh, Garnacho. Ooh,
Mark, you're gonna have to slow down and pause. I'm at 10:03, 10:04, 10:05,
oh,
10:06.
All right, okay. Here what? I'm gonna drop off, bro. I'm gonna mute the mic.
All right. Come on now. Why are they abusing our kid Garnacho?
no, he's playing with the grown-ups now. With the grown-ups, you receive grown-up treatment.
Oh, that was actually not a bad attempt, you know.
Yeah.
That was not a bad attempt by Garnacho. This midfield is looking like the Galatasaray midfield again. So much space, Evo says. Why do we keep doing this? Possession Christmas. Every time.
You give the ball to them.
Okay. All right. Man United seem to be cooking something here on the left. With Garnacho, you know he'll try and mix things happen, you know. Come on. Big up to Percy as well in the building, saying Newcastle FC players' energy level is above United right now. It looks like they haven't been on the coach for 3 hours. Come on. Garnacho, nobody was there.
Okay, that run.
Oh,
That ball should have gone to Bruno.
I know. Okay, what next?
Big up, Monge.
Monge in the house says big up KD. Dallo tried hard to give away a penalty and an own goal in one kick. How? He's double jeopardy in one moment, Dallo. What's this process?
You have to say United are looking decent right now. You know, good patterns of play. They're controlling the tempo for the moment. You know,
Yeah.
it's looking good from the guys.
Come on, there's a calmness that we need to utilize. Rashford wants to go on a race. Ronaldo chop. When is Rashford? It's like that right wing position is just cursed, you know. We can never have a player who just do the right thing. Come on, Rashi, you can do better than that. Yes, Wan-Bissaka, beautiful. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. We shouldn't be letting Isak cut through like that. Nice defending by Luke Shaw. Wow. That was good. That was so assured by Luke Shaw. We keep doing this dangerous ball, though.
Why are you making it sound like that, Papi?
No, we keep playing this dangerous ball, bro. Like, what's going on?
Bro, look, that's supposed to be offside, bro, regardless of whatever, bro.
No, but the dangerous ball...
If I've seen Arsenal do that same thing in the game before today, bro. No one said it's a dangerous pass. They just said they're breaking the lines. That's what the pundits were saying.
No. That one was not breaking the lines. That one was a broken line of a pass. It was.
I mean, like it didn't go through, but if it went through, it's not a dangerous pass. You know what I mean? Then it breaks the line. I'm just saying.
It's risk averse when you're too close to your goal. That's why I have a problem with it.
No disagreements with that, but at the same, no disagreements there. But like it's not just like okay, we're playing dangerous passes. That was like the one pass that we played alright in the whole game that really was like straight to a play that a player blocked full stretch, you know.
I hear you. There is inviting pressure and getting the team to come at you, but there is also like creating problems for yourself, and that looked like a self-induced problem about to happen. Onana makes a save. Oh my goodness. Hey. At least his right arm works. Eesh. Yep. Look at this save. The shot wasn't like incredible, but like at least he's aware, and he parried it out. Parried away. So far not so bad from Andre Onana, or as GB likes to call him, Andre Karius Onana.
Karius Onana. You don't even call it Andre, bro. Karius Onana.
Like Karius is his middle name. Uh-oh. Somebody blocked this guy. Okay, good. Hey, yay!
Papi, calm down, bro. That man kicking over bars, bro. You could see it from the moment it kick his bars less.
No, man. It's just like nobody's closing him down, man. And Scott McTominay was a little late. You can't be allowing these type of situations.
I know. We're not enough saving some. Making some good strong saves right now, Well, I find like the only criticism is I feel like Marshall not really providing that outlet up front to receive the ball and hold up right now. He currently been, winning any of the 50-50 so far.
Mm-hmm.
But his strong suit is not really in the air, to be fair. So it's like hard to
yeah.
see.
I've seen more Garnacho than Martial, and
Oh!
That doesn't look good though. Yeah. Oh wow. That was close. Isak was so close. Oh my goodness.
Why you guys letting them come so close?
Yeah, here we're gonna be. You know, if we win this, we have to like Newcastle has to hit the post 1 or 2 times. And
Scott
yeah,
McTominay, they need to come up, bro. I mean, he's scoring in a couple of games in a row. That probably keeping him in the game, but
it's not looking good.
they're all offside, bro. Oh shit.
Mark, what are you doing? $103,000. Oh, nah, man. Rashford is a passenger, says Captain Drex. We are carrying Rashford right now. I can't even see the point of Martial, not even as a human being. Never mind as a footballer. Oh, Jeff. Oh, that is harsh. We're getting battered in the midfield, says Evo. Yeah, it is really reminiscent of Galatasaray. At least the first 20 minutes, we haven't been really like the imposing team in the midfield. We just keep on letting Newcastle have chance after chance after chance, and it's not looking good right now.
It's not looking good.
I'll just say this much. Rashford not providing that defensive outlet like if it was Anthony on the right-hand side. We lose that part of the game, right? With Rashford, we might have a chance going forward, but we definitely don't have that dogged defense, that tracking back that Anthony does offer. So that fact, but if you notice all the play coming down the right, but Rashford stopping on the half line and just jogging back, you know what I mean? When he has the ball and things. So like you need to work a little harder. Scott Toon need to not be a passenger right now because he's getting into the thick of things and breaking things up. It's just uncanny. Scott not on a yellow card. He hasn't gotten yellow carded in the last few games. I think that is when we see in Scott McTominay breaking up play at his best.
Bro, you are so right. All right, calma, Onana. Let's play out. Yes, that's the way. Oh, Luke Shaw. Nice progressing the ball. That's the first time I see us get the ball almost to the opposition box, just like calmly. Pass by pass, one player, the next player, that's the way to do it. Hey, referee, somebody needs to make sure that Garnacho is protected a little bit more. Referee.
This season, they are trying to allow more physical contact.
Man.
Given the what was Bruno trying?
There we go. Maxos looking for Rashi.
Is Martial still out here? Nobody in the box. You should be in the.
He likes to drop down and come pick up the ball. Nice defensive display from the captain, Bruno, tracking back. Nice. Yes. He's like Martial. I don't even know.
See, you know on the line when I talk about Martial,
This is unacceptable. What's your take on Martial, bro?
No, he just like recently, just last play. Look at Rashford. Look at that. Martial, for the first time in the game, he show up just now. Make a little 1-2 with Bruno thing, He need to do more of that. He need to get himself into this game. We need them fellas to get into the game. they could just get into the game, just create a little moments. It would give the other players time. You know what I mean? Look, Bruno having a real good game. But you will hear people trashing Bruno. Soon, very soon, it will come in. Someone must come in and say something about Bruno, bro.
Right. Yeah. Captain Drake says, forget this midfield. McTominay won't do anything. Wait till he scores a goal, Drex. Maxos might be our only goal scorer today. Or what if it's Maguire? Either way, we will be there. This is the very same team that played at Paris and didn't make any subs, and yet playing with a higher intensity. I know, Percy, this is kind of
one, they're at home. Two, they play the day before. So they have a longer rest period. And they're at home. They didn't have to travel 4 hours by bus.
Uh-oh. Nice work by Maguire. Oh, Maguire on fire.
You guys are under siege, though.
I know. We are under fire as a team. 9 shots from Newcastle, 2 only from Man United. 25 minutes into the game, ladies and gentlemen, it is looking bleak at St. James's Park, even though the score is still 0-0. We need to get a hold of this game. Just a little control. Come on. Rashi, go to the byline.
Wait, so where's Luke Shaw playing? Centre back?
Yeah, he's left center back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dallo left back.
Okay.
Telling you, bro, Rashford sabotaging me, you know.
Why
he can
do
get
you say
himself
that?
into the game and wake up. You see, he don't make a back pass there. You see what Kobe don't do. You see that pass Kobe don't make. Rashford's supposed to be breaking on the wing with that pass he received. He's supposed to be flicking that and going up the wing. Rashford like he just asleep right now.
Come on, Luan, talk to your man. What's going on with Rashford? You gotta wake up. And it's Bruno everywhere on the defensive duties.
He has to fall back, right?
Yeah. He's doing it well. That's what I'm
But going forward, he needs to help.
okay. What next? Shh, this guy.
Right
I see
now,
why Jamie wasn't confident.
guys, let me ask only one question. Second half, Anthony for Rashford.
I don't even know if that's gonna. You think that will help?
It will definitely show up the attack on the right side. They've got to come through the middle.
Pulls him down. No. Great job, Luke Shaw. Great job. Chris, yeah, go ahead.
Sound like he's being painted. No.
What?
It's so early. No.
I'm looking at Ginger's comment saying Martial is such a waste of a shirt. He can't even do anything beneficial to the team. Martial doing Martial things, says Poe. Big up to you, Poe. Happy Saturday, fam.
Just not target Martial. The whole forward line, nobody's playing anything.
Except Garnacho, we saw a little bit, a few 3-4.
Bruno's given the ball away a few times.
Okay. What next?
When Bruno gave out once, when Rashford didn't make the run, I give you that.
Release that ball. Come on, Garnacho. Okay, finally Martial joins the game. We win a free kick.
Where's the yellow card? Where's the yellow card? That lunge. Where's the yellow card?
Yeah.
That's our lunge, bro.
Yeah, that warrants an orange card. I mean, a yellow card.
But men will feel sorry for Newcastle on the penalty. They could do one. Do one.
Bro, I hope that we get a goal soon, right before halftime would be a good time, actually. Tay says we lack composure. That is so true. Especially once we have that ball in the midfield. It's like, I don't even know what we're trying to do right now. Can we do something with this long free kick, though? Can we find the head of Harry Maguire? Luke Shaw delivers it too close to Nick Pope. Big up the Jody in the building. Ginger Bish saying, I see so many fans going in on McTominay for doing nothing. Are people just ignoring Rashford? He is an op. Guys, we shouldn't call our players ops just because they're not doing well in the game right now. But I get what you're saying too, Ginger. It's like keep the same energy for other players, not just target McTominay. Jamie now went on to say
Rashford is so static, bro. He doesn't move and we stand up. When he in the ball, he need to run into some space, bro. Just like a mommy. I crashed this on Rashford the whole game with this man talking about papi.
Drex differs with you, Mark. He says he would put Anthony on for Garnacho and keep Rashford in this team. I guess
Bring Rashford to the left.
To the
Listen,
left.
Yeah. Drex is a partner in crime, you know, but sorry.
Not bad. Oh, that could have. Oh. Bro, I don't know why Mourinho got that one wrong. Bro, he pretty much was just like Luke Shaw is finished. You know, he's like he's the manager. He thinks for him, and Luke Shaw just uses his body. And man, he just Mourinho's right. He's right. He's right on a lot of players, but that assessment was wrong.
Two things could be right. Mourinho coached Luke Shaw into being the player yesterday, and Luke Shaw, but be thankful for that. And if you'd say differently, then I would disagree with you.
That was not right.
Well, but that he wasn't like saying Luke Shaw is done. He was just saying in that game, because I remember that he was saying
but also in my true. I agree with that. What he said.
He was saying I was thinking for him every decision.
Yeah, which is true.
In my opinion, he used to really tell Luke Shaw what to do
every step of the way.
If it's one thing, you know, Luke Shaw was always a talented footballer and he always had good pace about him. You know what I mean? So he didn't have that mindset of a top right back, left back. You know what I mean? I for one 5 years ago would have want Luke Shaw out of this club. And then that year he come and they turn it on into Shawberto Carlos and everybody's like Luke Shaw again. And I was like, okay, give him that year. And every year he's been decent. He's been better. You know, he had a bad year and then he had 2 good seasons. So, you know what I mean? You can't hate on a player who performing well. And then I would say that Mourinho made him into the best one of the best left backs we've seen in a long time.
Word.
I just wish somebody could make Rashford into one of the best left wingers we ever see. Or we see in a long time.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka, connect with the ball, man. Nobody's contesting you. Hit the thing, man. Can we show Wan-Bissaka some Alexander Arnold?
Was that a pass or what?
He was undecided. But he knew.
So crowded with players. How did he think it was? That was actually a good ball. If somebody would. That's the thing with Martial. Martial should be there where that ball went.
I think McTominay was the closest player, though. Look.
No, but you see, once Martial comes here and that ball crosses to that side.
No, Martial is far post. He's far post. There's got to be somebody attacking the near post as well.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Almiron doesn't have his shooting boots today. Thank goodness. Man United survive. Ganacho is Yanozai 2.0, says Alien Tenno.
Oh my God!
Big statement there. Yanozai. Oh. Yeah. I had a lot of hope for Yanozai, you know.
What time you on, Papi?
34-39. No howlers, please. We really like inviting this pressure, and then Maguire just boots it. There's always one player that's just like, you know what? I'm changing the plan. We're not building up from the back anymore. I'm hitting it.
Forget these plans. I have my own.
Disgusting performances. Alien is not impressed by any means. Come on, Man United. We need to score today. Is the day Rashford has to score. Is that our number 9 defending in the box?
All the way back there. That's how far back they pinned you guys.
Uh-oh. Get that ball out of here.
Champion. Playing this game like they're not even playing it in your half. They're playing it in your final third, like
you know,
in your box.
Not looking good. But we will survive. We are Man United. Come on. Free kick in a very dangerous position. There's a guy called Trippier. Oh, Lord. And we have a goalkeeper called Onana.
To be fair, he cleared the ball, but when he cleared the ball and he stepped down, he matched the fellow shoes after past kicking the ball away. He matched the fellow too.
I'm not feeling confident about this.
It's not gonna go in.
It's kind of far away, actually. When oh, this is not looking good, guys.
It's like go there, stand in the wall, confuse them.
Oh, Onana having PTSD on any free kicks. That's evil. You can just see him blinking a bunch of times. Okay, Newcastle is about to take this free kick. And come on, take it already. What are you doing? Newcastle hit the post. Trippier nearly converted that. Wow.
I admit, I thought it was going over as well.
Bro.
And Onana thought it was going over as well. That's why he didn't move. But he looked like he had it covered, in my opinion.
He didn't, bro.
He did. He just thought it was going over before he threw his frame.
Jeez. Hey. We narrowly escaped. That was
this game, bro. Rashford is like he's like a passenger, bro.
What did I say, Jamie, about hitting the bar? Newcastle has to hit the bar again.
Come on.
And then we're winning. Wow, Rashford, man.
Is getting to.
Wow. Carrier says zero mental strength, says GB. Onana, nowhere edit with the free kick. Lucky escape, says Ian. Oh.
That was a good free kick. There's no, you can't blame Onana for that, man. Yeah, bro.
It's actually good that he didn't dive because
that could have hit him and gone in.
No. After that, we needed him to clear the, like if he was on the floor,
it's hitting
him and going.
Yeah.
And then it's another meme compilation.
Exactly. That ball was moving with pace, man.
We better not cause another free kick because Trippier is now warmed up.
You know the next one is going under the
he's not gonna overhit it. You think Sterling has been practicing free kicks for us?
I didn't even know that he was that good at free kicks.
Didn't he score like during lockdown or something, a free kick?
Probably. I didn't realize it was like
part of his
skill set.
Yeah.
James is there. He should be taking the free kick.
Man United, I need to see a free kick goal, brother. Last time we saw a free kick was what? Cristiano Ronaldo, I think.
Wait, really?
From a Man United.
Really?
What's Eriksen doing?
Last free kick we scored was Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Is Eriksen not taking them?
He is sometimes, but he never.
He's always either hit keeper or hit post, hit over bar.
Yeah.
Big up, Tom coming in here.
Hey.
Lad.
Shout out to Tom. Shout out to you. Evening, guys in the chat. Same old United, slow, no game plan, and lack of confidence in another
What is this formation?
Shocking performance in comparison to this Newcastle team. We're playing a fluid, flexible formation.
In defense, the defensive shape. Champion. He's out.
Rolled out.
The lines, they're now talking about the linesman, right? The ball went out of the play and the linesman never raised his flag yet. The referee had to blow. So this goes to show that, maybe the linesman not officiating the game the way he's supposed to be officiating the game.
Right.
If the commentator had to talk about it, and a German commentator.
He's like, brother, your job is called linesman. You gotta be at the lines, man. What are you doing if you're not?
Don't let this boy get in the box.
Side netting. Maguire is angry. Come on, Maguire, tell them. Bro, he made the wrong choice.
Oh, but that ball was coming across. If Maguire doesn't touch that.
No, if Maguire doesn't touch, I mean, Isak gets it, but also there was like another option right behind Maguire.
Yeah.
It's like people are always looking for that final pass that really like go, but there you can still work it,
Yeah.
You have like two.
Yeah, you got time.
You got time to still like displace. What's this Newcastle player doing? Dark House says Wayne, but a logical manager would drop off form players like Onana, would start Amrabat alongside Maino, would not freeze out Varane, etc. Yeah, some decisions are not fully logical right now. Eric Ten Hag.
Joelinton does not even look like a Brazilian.
No.
His physique, he's just like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like he's from like the Caribbean somewhere, you know.
He's strong. He's got that
yeah.
power. That
Champion.
clear that ball, man. Why are we waiting for them to take a shot?
You seeing how Joe Linton and them fellas pushing Onana into the goal line?
They formed a little wall around him. We're almost at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. It's still 0-0 at St. James's Park.
You're absorbing a lot of pressure right now, guys. It's not ideal, but not ideal,
Yes.
but, you know.
Not ideal indeed. Harry Maguire's man of the match for the first half, says Drex, and I agree with you.
Either Harry or Bruno.
Percy says, is it me or Onana looks short in goal? Like he looks like he's not that tall. No, I think it's because of, like his form is low. Like, that's why he looks a little weird. I tell you, the moment he starts saving again, you'll look big. Dark House said, I saw that comment about give Eric Ten Hag's hat to Poppy. I'll take that. I'll definitely rock that Eric Ten Hag hat. I literally saw it and I was like, swag, Eric. Come on, Scott McTominay, do the right thing. Oh.
Halftime, to be fair, disappointing display so far. You know, we could talk about the 2 moments we had, which was okay, but the defense has been shocking, guys. You know what I mean? Like, we've been quite a bit open, to be fair. Like, but thankfully it's still 1-1. These guys have to improve. They have to be more intense in the second half. I think we have a lot of problems right now. I think 3 major issues I would like to point out. Scott McTominay, passenger in the game. Marcus Rashford, what is he doing? Is he even playing football in the game? Like, I don't know. To me, every time I see him on the ball, I'm like, yeah, where are you, bro? Like, everything is coming down the right side, which means he's not helping Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'd bring Anthony on, bring on Amrabat. You know what I mean? Let Kobe play the 8 role. Let Bruno go in the 10. Get Scott McTominay off the field. And Martial, he tried his best, but it's time for Højlund, bro. It's time. Bring on the Højlund.
Bring on
someone in. We need a focal point up front who can win those challenges, receive the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, Rashford needs to get off the field, bro.
Yeah.
McTominay, done today. Good first half. Time to come off. You know what I mean?
I hear you. What's the second thing that you had noted? Because you said there were 3. You said that you had 3 things to mention, and you had already mentioned the first one, and I want to make sure you covered
3. I mentioned the 3 of them: McTominay, Rashford, and Martial need to come off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, it's not like let's just say for example, if we're being objective, right? We had some good attacking plays. The ball, when we are in position, we had them penned back for like 10 minutes. Attacking, recycling the ball while playing, making plays. But the same usual suspects are showing up. Scott McTominay is hiding. Marcus Rashford is just running into blind alleys. You know what I mean? He's either that or he's too static. And Martial is finding it hard to deal with the physicality of the defenders against him right now. So it's like, we need to, if we could get these 3 players out, get Amrabat in, who's way more physical, shore up that midfield. You know what I mean? Get Anthony on. He's going to provide coverage on the right side. He's going to get in attack. He's going to work hard, unlike Rashford right now. You know what I mean? And get Højlund in, bro. Like, we need the big guy. It's time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's got that physical presence. He's going to give them defenders something to think about, not only with his physicality, but his pace. You know, it's time, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like if we bring on those 3 players in the next 5 minutes, in the first 5 minutes of the next half, this game is going to change on its head, bro.
Yeah.
Flip
yeah,
like a coin. Easy.
Drake says we don't have the players to play with the intensity that we desire.
That's not true. I just mentioned 3 players who could come on and change the game for us. So how don't we have the players? What is he talking about? Newcastle aren't doing anything spectacular. That much I will agree with what he's saying. And yes, they're looking a little bit hungrier, but like don't let emotions fool you, bro. Like easily, if it was Casemiro acting like Joe Linton, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on a yellow card. You know what I mean? So let's not make excuses, and let's just keep it as it is. The 3 players that are giving us the biggest headache, if they come out, we have 3 players that can replace them and solve the problem.
I hear you. The link is in the chat, by the way, if you want to express your thoughts on that first half. What was it like for you, Manchester? That half was like a flat can of Pepsi.
Yeah,
I feel like
man.
it was a big jug of tequila.
Facts, 100%.
It was like sour. It was just, I just didn't. We were pinned back, bro, the whole time, just holding
Not
on.
the whole time. Not the whole time.
Oh, most of the time.
The most of the time. That's facts. But like I was watching 10 minutes where United had Newcastle pinned back into their own half. You know what I mean? So like,
I mean,
yeah,
that was
Newcastle
like
had the majority
around the 10th minute mark to like the 15th minute, and then rest it was all just.
It was actually from the 25th minute to the 34th minute, and then Newcastle took over for the last 10 again. You know, Newcastle was in dominance for the first 10 minutes. Man United had a little spell, and in between they picked up some form. It's the last 10-15 where Newcastle really took over and had us pinned back into the half, to be fair. So it's like, for me, it's like at the same time, look at it here. You can see it right there.
Yeah, the white is Newcastle, the red is Man United.
Right, so we had the period here, and then look, it had the period there. Then they had the period there, and then the last 15 minutes to the half.
Yeah, there's a lot more white than red, Mark.
Yeah, well, facts, but we're away. You know what I mean? At the same time, like I don't like.
You're making this red feel like you're making this red feel like this mountain right here. This is like small bumps, speed bump, and this is a mountain.
This period right here in front here. But like at the same time, it's like look at it from the perspective that Scott McTominay is hiding in the midfield. That's creating an openness, right? Marcus Rashford is not doing his job on the right side, so that's even making us weaker, right? You know what I mean? Anthony Martial is not providing an outlet up front to hold up play or to keep the ball or to keep it moving or keep the defenders thinking. So therefore, like that Yali is saying, 0-0 is a great result right now, and it probably would be a good result. But if you could get Amrabat in, Amrabat is not going to hide like Scott McTominay. He's going to get and be everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can see Kobe Mainoo has been getting up front, you know, providing passes into the forward line and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, get Amrabat on, bro. Get Scott McTominay off. Get Rashford off. Bring back Anthony. Get Martial off. 3 substitutions immediately, bro. I think that's the best choice.
Let's hear the voice of another red. Big up to you, Mick. What's good, Mick?
What's good?
How was that first half?
I would say dreadful, to be honest. I was fearful regarding the midfield. I mean, we're playing with one midfielder, basically. I would say that Rashford not tracking back. Martial looks like he's slower than a snail's funeral. It's dead rubber to me. And basically, my rant here is sponsored by Durex Better Glide. Dead rubber. To be honest.
Okay, so how do we get more protection in for our defense?
First and foremost, we have to get Amrabat in. We have to. Their midfield is running over us 100%. We need to get in another sitting midfielder. Bruno is doing what Bruno is doing. Great. You know, get Rashford on, get Anthony on. At least Anthony's tracking back because this Liberamento is having a field day on the left side. Rashford is not tracking. It's just a calamity, to be honest, right? Our right hand flank looks pretty good so far, but we have to stop that run of. We're not tracking the ball, or we're not tracking the runners here, like But we are defending quite all right, and they're not finishing the dinner as well. Like Kieran Trippier's free kick was amazing, to be honest, but we had one shot at target, one goal opportunity with Garnacho, and I like to see more. I mean, when there was moments in this game where we looked like we having control, but Rashford doesn't offer anything. Martial doesn't offer anything. I would say put in, a proper number 9, like a Højlund there, definitely.
Mark wants to bring in Anthony. Are you bringing in Anthony or Pellistri?
Anthony. Here in this game, Anthony.
You're picking Anthony as well.
Yeah, because his defensive duties, 100%. Right. He's a threat going forward, but he's also good at tracking back, so we need him.
You need physicality right now.
I think Anthony's a threat to himself. Let's hear somebody else who he just disappeared. He was
a threat to himself. What do you mean by that? He had a really good game against Galatasaray.
I wanted to bring in Drex, who says the answer should be actually keeping Rashford and like putting him on the left.
No,
and,
no. I don't think so, because he looks like he's off a yard of pace. He looks very lethargic. He looks like he's not at it at all.
Yeah.
So I don't believe he's going to offer anything. It's like we're shoehorning him into the right when we actually have players that are on form on the right. So, plus we need in this game, we need to stop the overlaps, and we need players that can track the runner as well. And he doesn't do it.
Well, a guy who's come back fresh, who hasn't played midweek, he's looking more lethargic than the players that played midweek.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But we still have a chance. We still have a chance. It's 0-0, half time. We can turn this around in the second half if we do the right changes, to be honest. If the manager cannot see this, then, he's probably activated his Stevie Wonder mode. What do you reckon?
I go ahead, Mark.
No, go ahead.
No, I got distracted because I was reading Jamie's comment saying, I know where it was. I'm gonna vandalize it. Talking about vandalizing a billboard, and I believe, is that the billboard that Sir Jim has Sir Jim in Manchester? Is that what you're talking about, Jamie? That's a question. I don't know. I just want to verify.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, it is?
Yep. It is. It is.
Ooh, okay.
They got inspired by this quotes in his manifesto. Put Manchester back into Manchester United.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, Raja says at Real Madrid, CR7 didn't do much defending, though.
Yeah, but this is not Real Madrid. This is English Premier League, my friend. Serie A and La Liga is a totally different tempo. There you're allowed to walk a little bit more. Here you don't get the chance to take a breather. You got to be switched on.
Defend as a team, attack as a team.
Yes.
That's
100%.
We are utter shite. Positive is we haven't conceded due to decent defending and abysmal Newcastle finish.
Yeah, the defense has been good. Yeah, Harry Maguire has been brilliant today, to be honest, right? There was a moment where I got a little bit nervous where Diego Dalot didn't communicate with Onana there. It's like, ooh, here we go.
When Onana went to fetch berries.
Yeah, and then, for once and for in a lifetime, the ball caught Harry Maguire's heel. On, I think it was, whose shots was it? Was it Amaron's shots, or was it Isak's shots? It was.
Yeah.
And he caught his heel, which was lucky. Otherwise, that ball would have gone in. But the only big chance, the goal threat opportunity was actually Kieran Trippier's free kick. They hit the bar. That was a very good free kick. Pick up Chelsea Dan as well.
Chelsea Dan in the house saying, this reminds me of the 1-1 draw when second half we got cheated on. Second half, like Man United gonna happen. Chelsea Dan is having PTSD from a game where I guess Chelsea got wrong done by a decision in the second half, and then it ended narrowly with a Chelsea loss.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that might happen?
I don't know, man. The way this game is going, 0-0, anything can happen. The ball is round. You know, we're playing another 45 minutes. I don't know how it was 1 extra minute there.
Yeah.
But it all depends on the substitutions, what he's going to do right now. To be honest, he needs to make changes. He needs to make it fast. He needs to make it in halftime. And we have a chance, I think. Otherwise, I feel we're going to end up with 1-0 or 2-0 or maybe a draw, like, you know, because historically speaking, going at St. James's Park, it's never a high scoring game there anyway.
I hear that. Funny thing is, our fan base are loud mouse on the virtual world, but chicken in the real world, says
I'm not chicken. We call him chicken.
Let's hear this. Captain Drex.
Yo, big up people, big up me.
Big up Trixie.
How you doing, man?
Brother, Manj described it as a flat can of Pepsi. How was the first half for you?
No different from what Manji is saying. Not different at all. When I mentioned the lack of intensity that we desire as fans, right? We don't have it in our team. We make it easy for Newcastle United players to actually get at us. When we hold the ball, they're already surrounding us. But when they hold the ball, we don't show we don't match them toe to toe for that. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's all down to training, because in training I'm training against the likes of McTominay and Bruno and the rest that don't have the same intensity. So there's no way you can't give what you don't have, right? So I'm looking at it again. I'm like, people. You could be right to say you want Eric Ten Hag out, right? You could be right. You want to put somebody else, but these guys don't have the intensity that this league has.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away the fact that some of the players have been awful, like what's his name, Rashford, even Dalot have been found wanting a couple of times. McTominay he's been making Aaron Wan-Bissaka's work a little bit difficult, because every time McTominay gets sucked in, Aaron Wan-Bissaka tries to cover, and
Spot
it's
on.
Maguire has been our saving grace thus far, and it's sad to say, but he's been the only person that has been putting in himself and Luke Shaw, right? But
What about Bruno? Bruno has
see,
the most deals won in the first half.
yeah,
after
Bruno
Maguire.
after the first 10 minutes, right? I think he's doing more of a defense. That's the thing. We don't need Bruno to be doing. I need Bruno to be making the errors, right, up the final third of the, like, in the opponent's defense area, right? Not in our in our middle or our own danger zone. No. So
But
I
don't
need
you
Bruno
think-
up front. Go ahead, Mick.
Do you think he's got the balls to take out finally Scott McTominay to put in an Amrabat together with Kobe Mainoo and actually liberate Bruno to do what Bruno does best? I mean, what Newcastle is threatening us is the fullbacks. The fullbacks are bombing forward, they're causing a lot of threat both on the left side and the right side flank. And we don't have, Rashford is not tracking back. Garnacho is doing what Garnacho can do his best, but he also has to go forward. So for me, Garnacho has been the most threatening on the left-hand side, while we offered nothing on the right-hand side. And the players are coming out right now. Has there been any changes? No.
Looks like Højlund is talking to Rashford, but no changes.
Rashford making excuses.
He's telling him, when you have the chance, shoot.
Rashford telling him, bro, I'm not seeing that angle.
I mean, from an outsider looking, what possible positives from this first lineup do we see can make an impact on the second half? I mean, you got to ask the question.
My take, Mick, on that question you just asked is the fact that we've been disciplined in terms of the defense, right? Although we've been, that's the only thing I see, because Maguire is trying his best to actually put everybody on their toes when it comes to the defensive discipline. Other than that, right, there's really nothing. Yeah, what's his name? Kobe has been trying to make an impact in the game.
He's been good so far.
Yeah, but the players he have with him are not just doing it, man. They're not doing it. Rashford has been, like I said, is the passenger.
Yeah.
So,
But it looks like now that I think that they're planning to bring in Rasmus Højlund, which is positive. I saw him talking right now, whispering to Bruno, not to Marcus Rashford. So, yeah, Martial hasn't offered anything. So we need that strong holder, somebody that can hold the ball at least. So the game has kicked off, and guys, I see you later. Big up.
Guys, way behind.
All right, brother. Big up to Mick. Big up to Mick. Big up to you, as well, Drex, for pulling up as well. And yeah, we are here hoping that Man United get that one goal, because I think I predicted a 1-0 to Manchester United. We need to see some more intensity. Come on, guys. We can't have a repeat of the first half again. Let's see what happens in the second half, says Yale. But half of these players he trusts, so there's no excuses anymore. He having implied a style of play with this team, no excuses. He needs to start now or get out with some reputation in football, says Footy.
Yeah, but I disagree with that. That's disingenuous. Because those same fans would quote Mikel Arteta, Klopp, Pep, none of whom in the first 50 games done better than Eric Ten Hag. None of them, excepting no Pep. My bad. Pep and Alex Ferguson do better than Eric Ten Hag, getting more points. You know, but at the same time, when you look at it, their first 2 seasons we're looking at nuances here and making excuses and saying someone wrong. When you see you're looking at it from the perspective, look, Chelsea did an entire full reset. Look where Chelsea is, below us. So no matter what people say about Chelsea, is their points below. People talk about Newcastle and Eddie, how it's so amazing. Where it is, behind us in the table. You understand? Below us. So at the same time, we could talk about Eric Ten Hag rebuild and the way the rebuild was done, but the circumstances in which he doing his rebuild based on the ownership and the money allowed to him and the players he allowed to sell and allowed to bring in, you kind of can't just turn around and say, well, he should just get the best out of his squad, because we could turn around and say the same thing for every other manager in the second season and then ask the question, why did Pep finish 7th? Why Mikel Arteta finish 8th? How come Pep didn't win the league in the second season? Why he finished behind United? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, when you make the excuse for one manager, but you're not making the excuse for other managers, it's like the same thing with players. Keep the same energy all around, you know? Yeah, no matter we aren't Arsenal and we aren't Liverpool and we aren't City, but that the reality is the football. These same players, you're all the same fans, right? That a year ago, that 2 years ago in 21-22 was saying we need a full reset. All these players must go, brand new squad, this, that, and the other. And then this manager come in last season and take us to top 4, finishing 3rd, right? Above Newcastle. And then all of a sudden, the team is the manager is rubbish, the team is this, that, and the other. It's like, you could say that we is not, our history is what you living off of as a fan. And that makes no sense to me. Because the history not going to get us any trophies. The standard of the history years ago not going to get us any trophies. It didn't get us any trophies for the last 10 seasons, bro. Eric Ten Hag get one of the first trophies we had in the last how much years? 5? You know what I mean? It's a small Mickey Mouse trophy, but it's showing that, look, if he get the system right, he get the change in the players, he get the time, we could win a bigger trophy sometime in the future. And if we go and sub this manager and bring in a new manager, it's another season or 2-3 seasons before we could even consider those things again. Because he go and have a different system. He might want to change a lot of different players. It's just a mix mash going to continue happening. Makes no sense to me. Because this manager inherit players who there 9 seasons ago, 7 seasons ago, 5 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about the players he just bringing, but the majority of players they have been before. When they bring a next manager who have a different point of approach, what going to happen again? More players going to come in added to the players that are already there for a different system, a different style of play, a different mental. At the end of the day, time and patience is what Manchester United need. As much as we as fans don't like it, as much as our historical standard might not leave room for it is what we need. And at the end of the day, is what we had to do.
I hear it, but you gotta hear from Footy's perspective is that, you know, like when we're playing like this is a big team, a big, you know, top 6 team, and if this is gonna continue,
but you see, I hear him from his perspective, but the arguments he making weak because he go use the argument for one thing now and then use it for in another perspective later on. You know what I mean? You have to keep the energy. Like, look, he talking about big Ange here. What going on with Tottenham in the last 4 games? All else. He can't even play it. He didn't even play his system in the last game and held 4. You understand? Understand where I'm coming from? So it's like, you talk about Ange, but let me examine Spurs, right? 7 players who are supposed to be sold by Spurs. That's not
a team we should really be examining, Mark.
But let me just examine it for his sake now, because he asked the question and he's using Ange as a
but Tottenham is the history of the Tottenham.
Exactly. But at the same time, 7 of the players who started now was on the fringes to be sold under Conte. So which means they had 7 players who were starting ready for Ange Postecoglou's system of football. That's a higher ratio than what Eric Ten Hag had when he started. And plus they bought 3 players that added to the squad: a keeper, a centre-back, and a midfielder. 10. So he had a whole squad, 10 starters that play in his way. Understand what I'm saying? The mathematics different, but at the same time is all circumstantial. Look at it at the end of the season. Give this a football team implementing a brand new system is 18 to 24 months. And then you see results. You know what I mean? I as a United fan want to win too. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this what we're seeing here. In my opinion, is a disgrace. It needs to be better. But at the same time, you gotta live in reality too. We are where we are based on the bad decisions we make over the past years. You know what I mean? So now we have to fix that and we have to deal with the heartache.
I hear it. Rasmus Højlund is incoming, ladies and gentlemen. It's time we see some football. Can we have more football, please, Eric? Because right now we're just.
Can we switch to sports? Whichever one you wish.
This one is not football.
No, let's watch it.
That's Rashford now, boy.
I put Martial on the left.
Bro, take Martial off the field. Take Rashford off the field. Need to be a double substitution.
Well, definitely it's gonna be a narrow score line. Luan was saying, can I update my score prediction? No, Luan.
You built a team for 19 months for T-Live. You're talking about the 19 months that include 3 months for a World Cup and 12 weeks for 2 different summer breaks that the players had vacation. All right, no problem. You know, the second season, 14 games into the Premier League season. So, you know, no matter what you think, bro, I can be honest with you. Sometimes it might take 6 weeks, it could take 6 months, it could take 3 years to implement a system.
Well, on that point about how long it could take, look. Oh.
Why didn't he pass the ball?
He should have passed it, but good job, Joelinton didn't. Good job, Joelinton. Let me see, ladies and gentlemen. What is he saying? This Chelsea
1-0 Newcastle!
Get out of here. Get out of here, Chelsea Dan. Get out of here. And he was right. It's a tap in. 1-0 Newcastle.
We've known this was coming.
Yeah, we've just been surviving for the past 55 minutes.
You prolonged it.
I tried to listen to Mark's positivity saying, no, the way we attack, bro.
Bro, I'm not saying that we're not playing disgraceful enough, so don't get me wrong. I'm just saying at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You gotta be realistic with the reality of life.
What are you saying? What you saying? Parking the bus and you get. I told ya. What did I say?
Get out of here, bro.
Bro, he offside, bro.
Now is not the time, Chelsea,
offside.
Dad.
He not
90th
offside.
minute. Man United can still turn this around. Come on,
He
guys.
not offside, bro. He offside, bro.
Maybe Trippier. Let's see. Maybe Trippier might be off.
They're definitely gonna check. They're gonna check it for sure.
I think they're checking it.
Evo says the floodgates will open. Chelsea Dan is rejoicing and dancing. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, Lord.
Hey, man, Carl, what was you saying last weekend about Chelsea
Bro.
4-1? I think you're
That's
getting
not
battered by
foul on
Newcastle,
Wan-Bissaka.
and they've got level injuries.
Chelsea
Come
Dan
on,
is just
what's going
one goal. Relax. Relax. Let Hoyland come in and cook. Relax.
Well, if it's one thing I would say is that the referee allowing a lot of excessive tackles by Newcastle players. I would
He
say
has to
that.
step on the field first.
Two straight wins for Newcastle versus Man United in all competitions. Jeez. Our head-to-head is not looking low. It's more looking like dead to dead. Oh. Evo said the floodgates will open. Is it which way, Evo? I hope we're not capitulating right now. Jamie says, just give them the goal, even if it's offside. We've been crap anyway. Alien says, if I was Kobe Maino, I would leave this club ASAP. Hey!
Bro, that was always going way over the bar, bro. I really react to a shot like that.
No, Alien is you know, like.
No, but I totally disagree with that statement. Bro, it's just what I'm saying, bro. Fans they not have no patience. It's not going to happen overnight in one season, in 2 seasons. It's a patience game. I get the right players in.
The point about duration of time it takes to implement a system. Somebody
it's different. They can't have players like Marcus Rashford. What system he could implement? What system he could implement? Other than run fast and chase a ball, what he could implement?
Look at what John
system
said,
Scott McTominay could implement. Yeah, people had to think about the type of players they're talking about before they try to say they could look like they're implementing anything other than they're accustomed doing is playing rubbish. You know what I mean? There's some players who could implement different systems because they have the footballing ability, not only mentally and physically, but they have that knowledge. They could read the game. We don't have much players like that. We need to get players like that into the squad. Kobe Mainoo's one of them. We need to get more players like him, that ready, young, fit, capable, talented, all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. I'm upset that Amrabat didn't come on at halftime.
Footy Live says every manager has the World Cup problem, and we have had preseason.
But only people that say Liverpool was terrible last season. You know, then some people will say Liverpool had how many injuries last season. You know what I mean? Eddie Howe had the World Cup too. Eddie Howe had the World Cup and he finished 4th to Manchester United too. You know what I mean? So you could go ahead and say it, and I could say I could say, well, look at the same thing. You know what I mean? Arsenal had the World Cup too. They lost a 15-point lead. You know what I mean? And Butler, nobody didn't say Mikel Arteta out though, and this is 5th season. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Man City was 15 points off the top of the table, and they were still the best club in the Premier League. You know, trailing for 9 months. best club in the world, head and shoulders above everybody else. People will say Chelsea better than United, and Chelsea sitting below United.
Big up, Mark, mate. Big up, Mark.
Big up, my bro. What's going on?
My internet cut off, didn't it?
Huh?
My internet cut off the other day when I was on your show.
Yeah, no worries, my bro. I know how it goes, bro.
Yeah, but
United are fluffing their
that
wings
was
right
not.
now, bro.
You can't. Mark. It's if and buts and maybes, but you're making an excuse for yourself. Yeah, you've been crap.
No, like, bro, my team not there. I'm not
You know
trying to
what?
say
That
United
goal was a
back.
goal. That was no way offside, man. That was a lovely pass. Joe Linton should have passed it first time. That should have been 1-0. When Joe Linton messed up, yeah, he should passed it through to that player. That'd have been a goal. But you're playing off the ball.
Finish, you know, so I'm not too sad. You know, one goal we could score equalizer.
Yeah, but you're parking the bus against Newcastle. That's shameful, man. You should be beating these. They've got 11 side injuries.
Right, that's the part Chelsea done that scares me. It's like they have 11, I think, injuries.
They've got kids playing for them. They've got 11 injuries. They've got two kids.
We can't.
Marcus Rashford came off.
Yeah.
Which means Marcus Rashford on the bench, bro. Who's the two substitutions?
No, Rashford still one. Martial went off, got subbed off.
Bro, Marcus Rashford sitting on the bench.
Rashford. We had two.
Off the field. Anthony is on. You see, I tell you, you make two substitutions, Anthony and Rashford.
By the way, somebody predicted it in the chat early. This substitution. They predicted it in the first half. I forgot who it is. My fault for not bringing it up. But I saw somebody said it. 60th minute. This is what Ten Hag is gonna do.
No, he said this is not. He didn't say that at all. He said he's gonna take off Kobe Menu and Garnacho. He was totally wrong. Whoever it was totally wrong. I think totally wrong. Because he bring up two of the players that wasn't performing, Rashford. And
it looks like Man United might get 10 men here.
Chelsea down, bro. You're ahead of Papi. So you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
Matt Tominey on Joe Linton.
Take it on, bro. Calm down.
Chelsea, then you do not spoil the future for us.
I see, you see in Chelsea, Dan, but yeah, you don't wait. I remember Papi. You know what I mean? Papi behind me now by about a minute.
By about a minute?
Yeah.
Jeez.
What minute are you on?
I need to get my refund. I'm on 63.06.07.
64.
I'm on 64.20.
Yeah, me and Chelsea down on the same thing.
Ridiculous. Future. Yeah, you guys are like iPhone 21. No, but Ten Hag likes that, actually. He likes Maguire to anticipate like that, you know?
Yeah, and that's fine.
And they got a song for me, Harry Maguire. Na 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 na.
This guy.
It feels like it's been forever since they said they were in minute 64, and we're still not even 64 yet. It seems like even the clock is moving slower on this side.
And it's just like Newcastle pinning us. The whole game, we're just watching. The cameraman has just panned
around the edge of your box.
This is embarrassing.
You've had 3 shots tonight. They are 19.
That's
just not good.
That's not good at all.
That was a bad pass by Garnacho trying to find Bruno. James says, get Eric Ten Hag out.
I wouldn't say that. That makes no sense.
I think he's singing like he's probably singing about Ten Hag getting sacked in the morning, isn't it?
Why would you think that?
Honestly, truth, yeah.
If Ten Hag deserves to get sacked, then what about Poch? What about Arteta? What about
Mark,
okay.
Ten Hag,
Bro,
yeah,
let me tell you something, bro. If Ten Hag deserves to get sacked, Poch deserves to get sacked, bro. I'm just telling you that now.
Ten Hag's had a full season. Pochettino's only had 3 months.
Bro, stop making excuses about a full season. You had $1 billion transfer window, bro.
But Mark, bro, Ten Hag's had a whole season.
He's in ninth, bro.
Okay, guys, we're watching the game. Let's stay on Newcastle versus Manchester.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, yeah, Ten Hag's had a full whole season, right? And I just don't think he's a good manager for Man United, honestly, truth. I don't think he's a good manager for Man United.
You know, 2 full seasons finishing 8 and 7, bro. Arteta had 8 and 8. One of them finished 9-2, to be fair. I just think. So, you know, we can start here and say
Newcastle will get 10 men here. VAR checks. So many VARs.
Chelsea, you and your predictions.
No. They're looking at the Bruno got the ball.
Bruno.
And then that child, he did a dirty tackle. Nearly broke his foot.
Chelsea, then do not spoil it.
They just showed the replay again, Chelsea, Dan. Bro.
Yeah, it's on this. This is a bad tackle on Bruno. You know
that's a red
that has
card,
to be a red.
Marcus Rashford got red for that against
FC Kobe.
On Bruno, that has to be a red.
That's a red card. But then Bruno did the VAR check 10 minutes ago, about 3 minutes ago, on a foul on Newcastle player, and they looked at that to see if it was a booking or a red, but they didn't give it. But that's a red card. That's a red card all day long, man.
That's a red card all day long.
Yeah, bro, clearly a red card. And
this is why, bro, I don't have no pity for Newcastle. This is why I have no pity for other squads, and I will never. Because this is what's going on when we play all those teams.
Hey, Mark, if you see Joe Linton, what he did on Conor Gallagher, yeah, he nearly broke his leg, yeah, and they gave him a yellow instead of a red. That was clearly a red card. Even had a penalty and all.
This, let me tell you something, bro. This is the kind of things where we players decide to be going through. They're getting fouled the entire game and not a card against them. You touch a Newcastle player, is a foul, a yellow card. And then, you know, they'll get crapped on by the fans for these kind of performances, bro. Because the players scared to go into challenges because they getting cards, other players not getting them. Look, no card given, bro. No card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You are there, Mark.
There are double standards in this football game, bro. Bro, this is the worst I ever seen.
What a disgrace, bro. Like, how does VAR just let go? There's not even a real check. Like, what?
You hear Ivo Bosic treading on a foot is not a red. Treading on a foot is not a red. But when Marcus Rashford get the red card against Copenhagen, even Ivo Bosic come in and say that's a deserved red card.
Well, do you know why Pochettino last week moaned about Newcastle game? Because they did it twice and they never got sent off. I told you, football part. I looked back on it, and even though I didn't watch the game yet because I didn't have that thing.
I feel that VAR official in this game, man. You go on here, he get fired or something. Just
Mark,
but like the last game we played the VAR official give away.
Then the second half, when we was 1-1, in the second we was all over him. In the second half, yeah. In the second half, right, in the 53rd minute, we was on a counter attack. Yeah, Conor Gallagher, he actually took.
The man said Rashford was above
Joe Linton took.
This man crazy.
Joe Linton took Conor Gallagher out really bad, yeah, and then he gave the VAR and he gave him a yellow. It should have been a red. Even the Sky Sports, Talk Sports and all that said that Joe Linton was a red and it should have been a penalty. We should have had the penalty. We could have been 2-1 up. but then it cost us. And then
Bro,
apparently we came.
regardless of what,
Right.
Shaw deserve a card. He didn't even get a yellow, bro. And that just goes to show the type of game this refereeing here. And I'm not trying to say anything, but I'm just trying to show hope people would open their eyes and watch what the players are facing. It's not just, you know, they need to do better, sure. But look at, if you watch this game, you know, you're watching Joe Linton shoving Rashford off a ball and all kind of thing, no yellow card. That's problematic for the game. That's not integral to the sport. I no fair play there. That's disingenuous. 100% disingenuous.
I mean, Anthony has been here, but I don't even know what he's doing.
What do you mean? The man just come on the field? I don't know what you're talking about. The man
Bro,
only
I
on the
need
field
to
5
see.
minutes, bro. He not even
Yeah,
on the field 5
5
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, you gotta play him into
the
get on the field. All the balls going. We have all the possession. Or it's ingenuous nature. Yes. Wait, now the referee just give a free kick against us for what?
Oh, hide it. There's a counter attack. Oh, good defending. Good defending by Newcastle.
Well, disingenuous comments coming in the chat. Sensationalism is real.
Oh, Bruno's getting frustrated, man.
Evo says Anthony's the world's most expensive second right back. Hope this helps.
You paid 100 million for him and all, didn't you?
Oh,
Anthony.
what is that?
All right.
Referee, this game getting out of hand, bro. I watch a man now just elbow down Hoyland to not even tackle the ball and just push him to. Hey.
Yeah, the standard is a little questionable right now. What's going on, referee?
You're allowing too much of favor right now, bro.
To be fair, Newcastle ain't really nothing. Oh, shut up, man. You ain't nothing. You like, they're trying to make up they're the biggest club. Nothing, man.
Watch out that. Just elbow the man to the face.
This Newcastle side, I think they're so good, man. But like I say, like Chelsea and Man United, yeah, won't like.
Look at the difference, bro. Look, the man no call a foul there, bro. This referee definitely got a little brown paper bag. Brown paper bag.
Football Power, what's your bother to do in the background about Man United then? I do love. I do love him, boy. I do love him.
What are you talking about, Chelsea? Then get out of here, man.
Bless you, my boy. I got your WhatsApp earlier, mate. I did text you back, bro. See how you were.
Yes, there.
Burnley
Did you reduce the
5-0.
volume over? By the way, there's some.
Chelsea done talking about Anthony, and he have a $300 midfield bag. Pretty all rubbish. Couple of double agents. $300 million double agents. 300 million.
You paid 100 million on the. You paid 100 million on the play. Yeah, it's gone hiding, mate. Is he actually a right back or a left winger?
What about the other $100 million man in the middle?
Even that Garnacho.
I mean, it's $300 million man in the middle, and Mudryk. That's $400
but
million.
Modric's got more goals. Modric's got more goals than Anthony this season.
Guys, Newcastle is playing Man United right now. Let's focus on this.
That's what I'm doing. I'm talking about Man United. But he's talking about Chelsea Modric now. I ain't talking about Modric. I said at least Modric's got more goals than Anthony this season. He spent 100 million players and he scored 1 goal this season or assist.
I hear it. Come on, Man United. We need a goal. If we can get a draw. You know?
My boy, I feel the pain. At least we score past them by a banging free kick.
The
He's keeping
performance,
a clean sheet.
even if you don't win,
Mm-hmm.
bro. So this Newcastle played this game around your box. Just jogging.
Yeah.
Now they've dragged Kobe Manu, everybody there. There's this big gap in the middle.
Looks like team practice for Newcastle.
Yeah, what they do, they just take the ball out there and then everybody goes there and a big hole in the middle. They switch the ball straight into the middle and then.
Team practice.
Oh,
Newcastle
Harry
up 5-0 or
Maguire, yellow
something.
card. Oh, that could be a sending off.
Chelsea dead. Chelsea dead. We're going to send you for that. I hope it's not a sending off for Man United. Oh, come on, Bruno. Why are you trying with this outside the foot thing, man? Oh, Maguire. That looked dangerous. It's Harry. Yellow card. Okay, yellow card.
Good job, Harry Maguire. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, because they're trying to kill our players. Somebody had to put it on them Newcastle players as well, to be fair. Scotty McTominay need to be putting in some tackles like that right now in that midfield. Make them
McTominay
free
still
to touch on the
playing?
ball. Just now, I'm about to walk in the field. Yeah, touch them up. You gotta bruise some of these players, you know, bro. You gotta get in the physicality game. Why doing the right thing? Get them
How
early.
does that tackle by Maguire warrant a yellow card?
Amrabat incoming. Serge Reguilon incoming.
This referee, man. It might be time for a little smash and grab. If we let them score here, whoa. Wan-Bissaka, what a block. Uh-oh. Appeals from Newcastle players saying Wan-Bissaka used his hand, but whatever
Come off the
it
top of
is.
his chest. It come off the top of his shoulder. That's no handball. Off his knee, off the shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder. Not a pen.
Hey, we are under duress the whole game. When are we going to be at the attacking team?
Bro, we lost 4-1. We didn't play well, but it wasn't like this. Like, we weren't under siege the whole game. Against Newcastle last week. We lost 4-1, but it wasn't, you know. It's like...
It's like, you know, like in training when you're like the red team wear, the defensive team wear red, the offensive team wear black and white.
This is what
That's literally what this feels like.
It's like they're the same team, just like different bits.
Yeah.
Training session. Oh my god. You the go now.
Wan-Bissaka off, Reguilon on, Amrabizu.
Oh. Amara Ten Hag today. Man, take off Manu for Amrabat and Scott McTominay is still on the field. Jeez on rice, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. No, mate.
Red is asking, when is the new Cool Runnings movie in theaters, Mark? Red wants to see a bobsled team. Real Malden says it should have been a yellow, not for Maguire, but for diving. You're right. You're right, Real Malden.
I just wonder how the Newcastle player didn't get a yellow for his tackle on Fernandez. That's just my question.
That one beats me.
Power, Tara, oi, I love your brother in the background, mate. Talking facts.
Because he's a Chelsea supporter. Of course, you'll agree with him because he says, "I love your brother in the background." He's speaking facts. I guess he was talking about the 4-1 point that you're making earlier.
22 shots to 3.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
See, Power.
You know what's funny about this though? You can still get
See, Power, yeah. Last Saturday, even though I won't watch the game, you try to doubt me when Newcastle scored. And I feel your pain now. You're just going all quiet there, mate. Oh, Man United just scored. Oh, Pope's down.
What is Chelsea there? Come on, Garnacho.
We're still gonna draw from this game. That's the thing.
Oh, we could even win it. That's the typical Man United way, like 86th minute goal in 91st minute. We get another one. We're just on the ropes the whole time. Come on. Oh, that was a nice strike, though. Oh. There's a little bit of attacking belief in Man United. Nick Pope is down. No, keep the thing going.
Oh, the goalkeeper is down.
That's our best chance to score when the goalkeeper is on the floor.
Forget about the rules.
Well, forget the rules for right now.
If the defender leg was not there, it was back at the net, fellas.
I know.
He had no chance. The keeper had no chance.
I know. Doc, I was asking me, has anyone seen Genocide 2.0 in the second half? Oh, Lord, I know. I hope that name doesn't stick with Garnacho, guys. Yeah. Today is the first time I hear it, and I hope it does not stick. The Pope is down. The Pope is down. Someone called the Vatican. Red, you reckless. This Newcastle team gonna piss me off. Will we see Dubravka or Carrier, says Yannick? Oh.
Oh, football pass kicking me out. His own brother was catching at him. You've got to take the heat. Boy. You did it to me last Saturday, and I have to do it to you, boy. Like I say, karma. It's karma.
Chelsea, then the match is not over, man. It's not over.
I think it is, mate. You're not doing. At least we scored past them. They kept a clean sheet against United.
Mate, I don't even know what to say about this game. Like, we haven't even, like...
If with this goalkeeper and change United, snatch and grab 2-1 at the end.
Told you Nick Pope was down. Why did you not go score? Nick Pope was down.
I know Chelsea did. I wanted us to score when the goalkeeper is down. But Khan says Pope is down and out. United is not trashed 4-1 like Chelsea was, says Yale.
Yeah, but Joe Marley, mate, we got cheated on. We was down to 10 men, mate. At least we scored. You can't even get a goal past them.
Today, we just can't get a goal past them. Pope needs some sips of holy water and he'll be ready to go again. Dubravka comes on because Pope is down and out. 50 Cent in the club. Big ups as much. That one.
Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you, football power. Didn't know you had. Why did you give the Brad card back to back to Newcastle when you had him on loan? He would have done a better job than Onana. I don't know. Another thing is, Hakim. Do you know how I found out and all? Hakim. I thought we sold Hakim to Galatasaray. Yeah, we just got him 2 banging free kicks for United. He's on loan for him. We might get him back next season. He's only on loan. He's only on loan. Hakim Ziyech's going on Man United for Chelsea, mate. Stop him to get in the Champions League.
Bro. You know, the manager was just like, yeah, Hakim, he's a professional top free kick taker. He scored against many goalkeepers. And I was like, Ten Hag, no, you shouldn't be backing Ziyech. I know he was your guy, but like still. Okay.
You know Hakim saw Onana and he said, this brother.
Yeah.
I remember how it used to be in training.
That's the problem.
All right, well. In the meantime, champion, plug it. Luke Shaw, are you sure?
Luke Shaw might just do the delivery to find Maguire's header. No, not today. We're just so unlucky.
Why are you bringing them up to 10 and give the ball to Luke Shaw over there? Why are you sending it all the way back? Take somebody on. You're passing and then you're coming out here. They'll bring the ball to you. You won't be able to dribble past anyone. And then you see, pass it all the way back.
1-1. Offside though by Harry Maguire.
Chelsea Den, stop it. Okay. Somebody shoot Anthony scores, but that's the Maguire offside. Let me just feel my emotions. I know.
Region is like, we know your flag is that, but let's check.
No, Maguire onside. He onside.
Ooh.
Oh, not this one. It's this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, it's the second.
Maguire, bro. Anthony would have a good goal there, fellas.
Harry Maguire.
Dive on the ground, bro. He could have just dive on the ground, bro.
Yeah, you should know that Anthony's gonna shoot.
We are sitting behind the screen.
Someone tell Maguire we aren't defending that side of the pitch.
We are sitting behind the screen. These people have been running for 90 minutes, man. They are not going to be making straight decisions.
Oh, Lord. Big shout out to you, by the way, if you're just joining in.
Gary, whose side you on?
Big up to you. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. It's Newcastle versus Manchester United. 1-0 to Newcastle at the moment.
9 whole minutes, champion. Let me do
9 minutes added on. Maybe.
Coasting right now, no, bro. I don't understand why it is that. But
Later.
it.
Hit Maguire. Watch now.
David is laughing. Big shout out to you, David. Jamie says, bro, don't even sing the Maguire song. It's McSauce long ball time. This one back to Fellaini ball. We actually can't even play it right now. Like, it's not even allowing us to pin them down and cross to a target. It's just impossible. Tactically, it seems like Eddie Howe got the better of Ten Hag. McSauce, nothing. Tomini couldn't do anything there. This referee is ready to just give out all the yellow cards to Man United, you know.
Wow.
Like Anthony barely touches him.
Yeah, you didn't get one to Joe Linton. Just remember that. I just hope all United fans remember this referee not even giving yellow cards to Newcastle no matter how they foul United players. Just can't wait to give it to United players.
Could United mount a last minute at a time comeback? Come on. Do they have it in them? Oh, Garnacho's cross does not make it. Now it's Amrabat versus Isak.
McTominay blocked the crossing.
It's Jamie's final straw. He says, I am done. Jamie says, I'm done. I've begged him as much as I can. This is why I crossed the line.
Wow, 1-0 loss if we lose. And I'm here for this, bro. Like, I already tell you football power. 10 losses is why I give Ten Hag this season in the Premier League alone. 10.
Okay. Well, we are close to that yet. 6? We have 4. He has 4 more losses to go, or 5 more losses to go.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, with this one, it'll be 6, so 4 more to go. So Mark says Ten Hag out. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still not going to be Ten Hag out, bro. I never say I was going to be Ten Hag out. I just said I 10 losses because we are a team in a rebuild. People forget we in a rebuild. So if people want to forget that we in a rebuild, and because they want to say about standards that didn't exist for the last 10 years. No. Put the standards on Ten Hag, but it didn't exist for the last 10 seasons. No Premier League in 10 years, bro. None. Standards. Man can tell me about standards now. Marcus Rashford at this club 9 seasons. Standards. Nah, I know ETH until eternity, But you had to give our manager 2 or 3 seasons, bro. You had to give our manager 2 seasons to get his system implemented and to get in players to fit his system. We didn't get that time yet. he still have 2 more windows to get before I could say, well, all right, where's this? Where's the results? Where's the Saga play and all the results? You had 2 seasons. Now you're supposed to be doing the business.
Mark, you said at 10 losses. That's when you say what?
No, I said 10. I never said out. I said 10 losses is what I give Eric Ten Hag this season. Before I say, well, he have a big problem.
Also, right now you're not seeing any problems.
No, I'm seeing problems, but we are a team in a rebuild, so I have to be real. I have to be realistic. We are in a rebuild, a work in progress. We never stop being a rebuild just because the second season starts. I don't understand.
Okay.
I feel your pain, Mark. I know you want Ten Hag out. Come on, man. It's all right.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I hear faith, when the season turn around and United finish in the top 4 again, I want to hear you, because all they're screaming, all they go and finish ahead of United, but sitting below United. I want to hear everybody who was Ten Hag in and Ten Hag out. And you know what I mean? Because they will make excuses to say, well, the football wasn't looking good, but sometimes it's hard to have faith, bro. Sometimes it's hard to have faith in the team. I wouldn't be saying that trust the process in 5 years. This is not even halfway through the second season. We're talking 5 years. Ivo Botic, you're playing too much of foot champs, bro.
Okay, Mark.
Joe Linton missed 3 games, man. He missed 3 games. It's got he shouldn't concede the yellow card today. Try not to concede. Now it's conceded the yellow card. He's been 3 match banned. 5 yellow cards now. Power.
Wan-Bissaka fall asleep. I didn't hear Papi talk about that though. The best right back one in the whole Premier League.
We will analyze the goal. We will look at the goal.
I just want to start. I just want to clear it out that despite Dalot Buki mistake in the first few minutes, he having a better game than Wan-Bissaka today. Bruno having one of the best game as the midfielder in right now.
Hey, Mark, what's your address?
And defending and creating plays all in one game.
Send me an address for you both, yeah. What I'll do for your quiz pressures, I've got big loads of toilet rolls in the kitchen rolls.
Get that guy out of here.
What should he snatch and grab for the point here at the end? What you snatch and grab for the point at the end? What you snatch and grab?
Come on, United. We can do it. I'm Rabat, man. Guys in the chat, I'm curious how many losses, because we had 6 losses right now. We might as well. Should we count the Liverpool loss or not yet?
I hear fighter Jamie. I clip in here. Ten Hag out. Getting slapped at Anfield. Cool. No problem. I keep in the receipts at Jamie. Anytime we beat Liverpool, I come in and ask you questions, buddy. Here's my brethren. One love all the time. But I will be asking those receipts if we beat Liverpool.
Big if, mate. Big if. At this rate, Ivo is also not. He's like, it's an automatic loss.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an automatic loss at Liverpool. I think this game is done. It's already past 99 minutes on mine.
Yeah.
Substitutions and time wasting for the goalkeeper.
Referee blew the whistle. It's 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Drinking all the tears, their football power. I feel the pain. Lucy to Newcastle, what? What was she saying last weekend?
Chelsea Jan, I predicted a 1-0 win, which is like, it's a 1-0 win for Newcastle United, unfortunately. But you know what?
Yeah, you did. Honestly, too, you did. But you put it the opposite way. You said 1-0 Man United.
Wow.
Try that one. Try that one because you did it. We did the scores last night, and you put 1-0 Man United, not 1-0 to Newcastle.
I'll tell you why I put 1-0 United, because I just felt like it wasn't going to be an easy game, and indeed it wasn't. Look at that. We were pinned back almost all game. I just didn't feel like any moment we were going to cause Newcastle problems at all. And the stats just back it up. It's just like we were just clueless. You know, when you're forced to do like something and you just have to do it. This is exactly what happens. It's like you're forced to come to work, and Man United could just not lay a glove. That is really, really concerning. As a fan, you got to ask yourself, is like, when are we actually going to play with the big boys? Like, when are we actually going to, dictate the tempo? I know we're away from home. I know it's at St. James's Park, but this kind of momentum chart is atrocious. It was all white.
Yeah, that momentum chart is not the best momentum chart in the world. So you don't need to use that like if that's the truth. That's not up to stats, bro.
It's not up to stats, but it gives
bro,
you
if it's not up to then it's 100%, bro. I watching the game, you watching the game, bro. It had plenty moments when Man United was getting chances, Newcastle was getting chances. It had plenty moments. Them stats looking.
Mark, which watch along were you doing?
Was doing the same watch along. Yeah, but look,
name me one chance,
bro. What? We didn't get no chances. Okay.
Name me one actual.
We didn't get no chances. Cool. The ball didn't go in the back of the net because Maguire should have ducked. No, we didn't get no chances. Cool. No problem.
Name me one chance.
Bro, we got chances. We didn't get a lot of chances. I never said we get a lot of chances. We get chances. But you know what I mean? Don't act like if we had no chances, bro. Football, you could ask a team could have 60% possession and lose a game 4-0. No, bro. It's what you do with possession. Having 22 chances and having 7 chances is
one
bad.
shot on target.
We had 7 chances in the whole game opposed to 22. That's terrible. I don't say it's good enough. Though it's different, but I'm not gonna jump onto the extreme end to be like, oh, this is blah blah. It was a bad game. We didn't play well. We could have done better. But at the end of the day, it's 1-0, bro. They didn't score 4, they didn't score 2. They didn't score 3, they didn't score 6. But we not talk like if they smash nobody. You understand? People look RJ saying Chelsea go and smash United. That's not going to happen, bro. But at the end of the day, people have to remember that, bro. The team in a rebuild, bro, it will have up and down. You know what I mean? It's true that it's not the standard of the club. But you have to remember that we do have the players. A lot of the players that we have, they do have that intensity. Then it have some players that they're not United quality, bro. Like, be real. You know what I mean?
All right.
At the same time, it's like it's not all terrible. It's not all terrible. There's some silver linings. There's one or two positives.
Let's hear the voice of another Manchester United fan to sort of balance out and see if there were any positives to take. Manj, what are you saying?
But first of all, big up what you guys saying. Hope you guys are well.
Big up, man.
Any positives at all, bro?
As you could tell by the big up Dan as well. Big up Chelsea Dan.
Big up, brother. Big up, brother, man.
As you could tell by the tone of my voice, it's not looking good, bro.
No, it's
you know what I'm saying to you, man.
Didn't look good.
Normally, you know me. I'm normally like jovial. I'm good. I'm chilling. You know, I got the hyper voice, innit? Now today, I'm deflated, man. I'm deflated like a can of Pepsi, bro.
A flat Pepsi, that's warm, you know.
A lukewarm, fam. You know what I'm saying on that? No, like, but honestly, today,
man, is there one positive thing that I'm trying to like analyze this, look at negatives and positives? I'm curious. Mark has been saying some things. What are you saying? Is there any positive take from today's performance?
Yeah, that we can enjoy our Sunday this weekend. You know what I'm saying? That game was awful. You know what I'm saying in that? That's all I got to say. There were no positives to take. Newcastle, we were lucky. Newcastle were terrible in front of goal. Think about it. We offered nothing. People, I was watching the game with the parents and that. Mom and dad, shout out to mom and dad downstairs and that. Anyway, I was watching the game and they barely watch football, yeah? And they say, you guys are terrible.
I see Joe's not on now. He came on last week, crashing on me, now he's hiding in the chat.
Big up to Joe as well, man. Big up to Joe
Hey,
Botchman for butchering the
Hey,
channel.
Joe. Hey, wait, Joe. What are you saying? What are you saying? Where are you now? Can't crash on you because you're
Bro,
right.
you held 4.
One more
Stop
thing.
talking Chelsea. Stop
Right.
One more
talking.
thing. One more thing. One more thing.
Yes, Munch.
To every, not just to you guys. Obviously, you guys are brothers and that. You know what I'm saying? We good out here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes,
content creators out there hyping up various players. The bottom line is these players ain't good enough. All of them ain't good enough. I mean, we could talk about McTominay. You talk about Impartial, Martial. You talk about Rashford. You talk about all them, man. The bottom line is they're not good enough. That's all I gotta say. Big up to Joe and the cat, man.
Big up, Joe.
Joe. What did we? What? Joe.
He's had enough.
Joe, Chelsea Den wants to talk to you.
Oh yeah, you actually gone hiding with your lick t-shirt, yeah? Like this guy come last week trying to talk waffles. Oh, we're gonna beat Newcastle next weekend. Dude, never got a sniff in, Joe. Never got a sniff in, Joe. You
Chelsea
got
troll.
kept it clean sheet against you. Kept it a
What
clean
is
sheet.
this,
At least
bro?
you scored.
Listen, listen.
No,
Be
guys are bad.
quiet, bro.
You
Yeah,
make sure
I
you're
tell you
here
something
next
right
Saturday.
now. We scored, but Maguire got in the way, bro. All you're doing is chatting rubbish in the dark. Furthermore, why are you sitting in the dark smoking cigarettes, bro? Why are you in the dark smoking cigarettes, bro? But listen, let me ask him a question, yeah, bro. Shut him up for a minute, yeah. Why don't you mute his mic so man can talk? Because all he does is chat shit. Yeah.
I'll let you speak. Let me have a fight.
Yeah, smoke that, bruv, because all you do is just blow hot air. Yeah, let me tell you this right now, Mr. Chelsea Dan. Yeah, we might not have scored a goal, but I'll tell you this right now. We also didn't concede 4. Yeah, try realize that is also very important. Yeah, Maguire gave her actually really good performance today, and if it wasn't for my boy, who I backed wholeheartedly still. Yeah, we did. Take this out face. Yeah. If it wasn't for my boy who I back wholeheartedly, Wan-Bissaka let us down today, innit? Yeah. Wan-Bissaka let us down today.
But you didn't concede 4 goals because you parked the damn bus against them.
Bro, if we part, no. If you check the game plan, yeah, we waited for man to get tired and then we started attacking. Did you not see? They ain't got a squad, fam. They do not have a squad. This is why we waited till they got tired and then we started pumping them at the end. We only play 20 minutes FC. We just choose to play the 20 minutes at the end this time, fam. Like, stop shouting over me and listen to words, blood. All you do is talk, man. Go choking your cigarette, blood. Hey, Pappy, mute this guy. Mute this guy. Why don't you ever mute this guy? Mute this guy, because all he does is shout over, man. Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. Yeah, we parked the bus. I don't think we parked the bus. Yeah, I'll tell you what we did. Yeah, we didn't have the capacity. We didn't have the capacity to go forward until they got tired. Yeah, there was no capacity to go forward, fam, until they got tired. Yeah, that's the real talk. Yeah. Right.
So you think the plan was to like let them get tired first and then we go full throttle, or like what?
I don't know if that was the plan. Yeah, but to be honest with you, if it was the plan, then we waited too long. Why do we have to wait for them to score first? I mean, I see, but it looked like their plan was to score 1 and then kick back 2, because after they scored, it looked like they allowed us to put pressure on them, you know, in a way that they've scored, so maybe they were too tired to then push forward anymore in it. Yeah, but it seems like we can only play for like 20 minutes, innit? And we just chose to play the 20 minutes at the end, fam. That's all. That's what it seemed to be. We played look good at the end.
20
Say that again,
FC, Joe. That's why they
it's
call
real
it 20
talk.
minutes FC, man.
Yeah, and it seems like we're living up to the name.
You know, it's a tough one. You know, we you know, like people might say we got better. They played well. They dominated us in the first half. In my opinion, I think Wan-Bissaka, you know, had a tough one conceding that chance in the end. You know, but it's sometimes, you know, it happens. You know what I mean? He's been having a good season all along. So what are we gonna say? He's shit now. You know what I mean? It's like it's a weird one, guys. You know what I mean? I was expecting us to get a result. You know, even probably a win, but we didn't come out of the blocks fighting. We didn't come out looking intense. You know what I mean? I think Scott McTominay, I think he should be benched definitely for the next game. He was a passenger the entire game. Marcus Rashford coming into the team, I think it hurt us more than it helped us. You know, I was saying I would have rather see Anthony start, Marcus Rashford come off the bench. I think this shoehorning Rashford is becoming a huge, huge problem for the squad because it threw the balance of the team off. You know, we look more stable in the second half with Anthony on the field than we look with Rashford. If we had started the game with Anthony, it might not have been 1-0, to be fair. And that's the weird one. He never took McTominay off. He took off Kobe Mainoo on the 80th minute to bring on Amrabat. I feel like Scott McSideways should have been off the field since the first half. Disappointing, man. Like, I feel disappointed by some of the substitutions. I also feel disappointed by the result. You know, the team didn't show up today. Don't know what to say, bro. Like, you could blame Erik ten Hag, but you could also blame the players. I mean, it's their job to show up on the field. You know what I mean? There were some players who did their best, but they can't do it all on their own. Kobe Mainoo and Bruno missing a whole player in the midfield. They can't do it by themselves. You know what I mean? Martial and Rashford were looking like a waste of space. Like, we literally was playing with 2 men down the entire time.
Rashford is gonna get in the neck for me today, bro. Oh my God, Rashford! No, Rashford is the main culprit today of no effort.
No effort, bro. Rashford deserves to hold it right now, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I was trying to defend him. Like, I thought he had a decent game at the Copenhagen. No, the red card.
Sit on the sidelines, man.
Bro, how did Joe Linton escape a red card? I'm dying to know. Bro.
Because the referee didn't even give him a yellow. Because the referee didn't even give him a yellow, they didn't even review it for a red.
Joe, all balance aside, all balance.
Bro, the referee's supposed to give a yellow there.
But
How could that not be a yellow?
What I'm going to say is, the season's not over. Right? The season's not over, man. It's like me and Mark said on the phone, like, you play them twice. You play home and you play the second game. And don't forget, you got Newcastle at Old Trafford, so you might beat them. Like with Chelsea, we got cheated on at Newcastle last weekend with Joe Linton, and then you Man United. But like I said in the chat, it's going to be like a 1-1 draw in the first half, like where you did a 0-0, and it's going to be a same over story where we got cheated on in the second half, like what you got cheated on the second half, where Joe Linton should have got sent off for that dirty tackle, and never got booked for it. So, and now he's got a book. He misses 3 games. But all balance aside, 13 games in, the season's not over. So anything could happen. Anything could happen. Well, like Newcastle could laugh at us today at their ground, because we've been poor. But you never know, man. And Chelsea next game, and then Concun like you guys proper have full team back, go smash them 6-0 at Old Trafford. And what they're going to say then? You hit like, but they're all singing. We got 11 injuries. But today you did part. You were so defensive against them. You were poor. They was all over you. You had 1 shot on target all game. Anthony looked like, I don't know where he was on the pitch. I don't know why you put him on the pitch.
Why do you guys let Chelsea down talk on the Manchester United?
But my boy, all balance to the side this year. You're going on along like people saying they want Ten Hag out, but you never know. Ten Hag, the season's not over. It's like Chelsea. People laugh at where Chelsea is. We're not even far off top 4. We're only like 8 points away from there. Like me and Mark on the phone was talking. Rashford might having a bad game, but Rashford might come back in the next 7 games after Christmas, score like 7 goals every game, and everyone will praise him up afterwards.
Rashford doesn't do anything after Christmas. Once it's after Christmas, Rashford is done. So see, Chesidan, I like the fact that you're coming calm today and actually trying to reason
To be a
right?
level like
Yeah, but it's let us let us decipher, or let us divide and what just happened in the screen right in front of us. Let the Manchester United people just talk about it. The fans talk about, because the performance we saw today, right? I already knew was something like this was going to happen. Newcastle were going to try. Yeah, that's what they were doing all game. Get a goal and go back. That's all they do. Get a goal and go back and just wait for you guys to do your thing, because they know Manchester United can break down the low block. It's the same thing they did against PSG.
100%, bro. 100%, you're right.
They got to go early and they went back. But that's fair play to Newcastle United. My team don't have fighters. You see the likes of Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Amaron, and you see how the core of their midfield, how they get at my players, right? We don't have it. We don't have it. We hold the play. I saw this ball where Dalot held the ball and Gordon was on him, almost like a flash on him. But when they get the ball, we are taking our time to get back in shape. No, until most of our players get to show energy and play with intensity, because first of all, they are not intelligent enough, right? Their footballing IQ is very low. They don't have the effort. So what else makes them a player? I don't know. We could talk about all the 11 players that played today, right? We could poke an hole in all of their performance. That's as it's very. Today was too easy. I'm looking at the game. I'm like, I'm not angry. I'm just looking at the game, trying to see, okay, what's the shape? Why they do what they are doing, right? It was too easy. It was too easy. The reason why we narrowed it down to one goal was because Maguire at the defense was just trying to orchestrate what he could orchestrate. He was trying to make sure everybody.
No,
Mark, you might not agree.
No,
listen, Mark.
No. Because let me tell you something.
Let me finish.
In the whole team, when they sub Rashford and Anthony came on, the right side of was defensive.
Mark, let me finish what I'm saying now. Let me finish. See Maguire was. Say again.
Let him lend his point about Maguire. Go ahead, Drex.
Maguire was trying to make sure we keep our defensive shape. Maguire can control the five guys like himself, Shaw, what's his name, Wan-Bissaka and Dalot, maybe to an extent, Maino. The other guys, he was making sure these guys that were with him, we are keeping their defensive discipline intact, right? One slip up and we consider the goal. I don't care about Rashford. To me, everybody knows I don't care about Rashford. If Rashford wants to keep, if Rashford wants to keep playing the way he's playing and thinks he is going to, that would put him on the limelight. He's done 9 years with United, no trophy. I bet you this same Rashford goes to a PSG or a Man City or another club, right? He's going to be running his socks off because why? He wants to prove a point. But why can't you do it now? I'm done with Rashford. I don't really like talking about Rashford because if you call Rashford, if you talk about Rashford, people tend to think, oh, you're hating on a player, or I don't like Rashford. I don't like what's his name, McTominay. I don't like Bruno, right?
Obviously.
I don't know. But the truth is,
you don't like Bruno, bro.
No, but the truth is,
but today because
listen. I don't like Lindelof itself. I don't like Dalot.
Pause.
I don't even like Onana.
Bro, okay, cool.
I wasn't clamoring for Onana. But I'm saying that as a team. No. But I put that aside. I visit these guys as a team. I don't even bring my bias into it. If Bruno had Papi, you and I were on a stream when I said don't take Bruno off in a game. I've said it several times. Do not take Bruno off in a game because he has a way.
Talking about Bruno wasn't playing well, and Bruno was the best midfielder on the field today.
I'm not talking about Bruno not playing well. You were saying I'm just telling you from what I observed today, right? It was too easy for Newcastle to play against us. It was too easy. We did not. Martial was out of the game. Rashford was out of the game.
Real quick.
Say again.
On Rashford,
Go
ahead, Manj. Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, bots. I apologize. The reason why, Drex, you have to understand that these players are just not good enough. It's as simple as that, bro. We are Space Jam.
100%, Manj. 100%. That's what I'm saying.
All the players, you never film Space Jam, right? where the characters got full of power, then they get drained out quickly. That's the United players, man. It happens every year. Same to the managers as well.
Man,
simple as that.
Check this out, right? You can't.
Yeah.
If you watch the game, right? I am all disappointed with the intensity of the players, but if you watch the game, the moment our players start to get physical with the Newcastle's players, yellow card,
Facts.
foul, free kick. So,
sure,
as a logical person with intelligence, and I'm asking everybody to think about it logically. If you think if you watch two United players make challenges 50-50 and they get yellow cards, you watch Newcastle players making challenges 50-50 or 60-40, 70-30, where they get in the cleaning up the United player, no yellow card, not even a foul play on. Obviously, you are not going to go into 50-50s as a United player. You're going to give them space because you realize you cannot play the game because the ref not refereeing the game, he refereeing the occasion. Right? So we could all sit here and complain. We could all sit here and complain about the team not making 50-50 challenges and not lifting the intensity. But then watching the reality, the moment our players start to make 50-50 challenges, yellow card.
So what you're saying is, Mark, this is what I get from you. I mean, you're not wrong when you say. So you're saying that the referee are playing the atmosphere, playing the occasion rather than playing the game. Is that what you're saying to me?
Exactly. The referee changing the course of the game with his decisions. No, while at the end is not an excuse for the team performance today. It impacting the mentality of the players on the field. Because if you making a 50-50 challenge, everybody we could see is a 50-50 challenge. We watching the game, right?
Yeah, cool.
And then the referee turn out and give the player a yellow card. Now he has to worry about this next challenge.
No, that's facts.
The next player make the same 50-50 tackle, yellow card. But we watching the entire game and Arsenal and the Newcastle players cleaning up players. Joe Linton pushed down Rashford with his hand. He didn't even touch the ball. Rashford was done blowing past him. Pushed him down like this. Not even a free kick. You understand?
And that Fabian Sarr from Newcastle should have got sent off from that time.
Bro, he was supposed to be sent off 100%.
Should have been sent off. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because like last week, like I said to Football Pal, I didn't see the game at Chelsea Newcastle, and I went and watched it back. Yeah, I borrowed my mate's thing. What you guys have? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but I watched the highlights of proper like the full game, and Joe Linton did the same thing on Conor Gallagher. Never got sent off, and we should have got a penalty, and it could have been 2-1 to us. It's like I feel for you. I feel for you, man. But
I'm not even making no excuses about the loss. I'm not even saying we could have win. I'm just saying referee the game. We see United get a red card for this in a game twice.
FC Coburn when Rashford did that. Yeah.
Exactly. So we see other players and other teams get yellow card, red card. Yellow card even.
The Reece James.
He got 0 cards, and this is not the first infringement in the game. So, like, I feel as a fan, it's kind of unfair because at the same time, if you're being 50-50, right? If you're being 100% honest, if you in a game and you realize every single player in your team receiving a yellow card for a 50-50 challenge, you go and tell the players, hey, stop making challenges. Let the players come on to you. Because they don't want everybody to get yellow carded and sent off. You don't want to go down to 10 men. And might sound ridiculous. Right? And I'm not blaming the referee for the result.
Okay,
you know what I mean? We didn't play well. We didn't deserve a result because of the form. Because we didn't play well at all.
Maguire next weekend? Do you drop Harry Maguire? Because basically he kept Newcastle.
You mean Wednesday?
That 1-0. He kept Harry Maguire.
You mean on Wednesday, Dan?
Nah. We don't drop Harry Maguire. The person who should really get dropped is Marcus Rashford, in my opinion.
Rashford need to be sold. I going back on it, bro. I was giving him a break since the Copenhagen game because I thought he was turning that corner, but like since 21-22, everybody know it's Rashford sell 90 million. We missed that. 90 million, bro.
Let's look at Rashford's first half mistake versus Newcastle today. You know, somebody made a little list. Pretty much in every phase of play, you can almost every single phase of play, you can find something that's at fault with Rashford, something that's body language wise that feels like he's not exerting himself, you know, and this is all just in the first half.
Bro,
A lot of this is
Rashford
not
is
striking
done out.
back, you know, trying something sometimes, you know, of course you're a winger, you have to be the dribbler, you have to try to dribble
No problem.
at the right moment. You don't try and dribble on the whole team by yourself, or you don't try and like forget the team spirit, because he's this player, you could say that the few chances when we actually progress the ball forward, Rashford sometimes ends up losing it just through bad decision making.
Bro,
You know?
he done out here, Papi. Like, you don't need to see that list, bro. We see in the list, we had the eye test. We had the eye test. Nothing has beat the eye test. And Rashford on the eyes is rubbish. Royal rubbish. I don't know what it is wrong with the boy, but let me tell you something. He need to fix it and fix it fast. And if he can't fix it by the end of the season, it's time to go, right? And the problem is not, you know, funny enough, United fans just blame the manager, they blame this and blame the owners, but United fans is the problem too. Because it have so many fans that they talk about Marcus Rashford as a homegrown academy player, Mancunian. He knows it. Where was him all season showing up when we was at a loss? When we lost our great legend.
Can I ask you a question then? Do you think that Rashford, because he's getting so much heat up at United and why he's not playing, do you think he might not like Ten Hag? Like he ain't happy with Ten Hag?
I don't care, bro.
Because him and Jordan Sanchez,
he should praise Ten Hag because under Ten Hag,
Jordan Sancho.
It's got nothing to do with that, man.
Bro, that have nothing to do with him, man. Let me tell you something. If Rashford don't have worship for Ten Hag, nobody, no manager in history in 10 years could get Rashford to score more than 15 goals a season. Eric Ten Hag did it. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, bro? In 8 years, the most goal, the most output he ever had in his career was under Eric Ten Hag. So he should thank Eric Ten Hag for making him the player that fans think he is today. Because yes, last season was the only season he delivered according to the hype that fans is hype him. And it's the English, and I don't want to say it like this, you know, but the English fans, they have this certain kind of attachment to homegrown and the Mancunian way. And bro, all these things in the history, but football evolved, bro. Like, we have so many players that come to United from different parts of the world.
Honestly, too, I'm English.
I don't know if men just watch City and Chelsea and wonder why City and Chelsea academies and City and Chelsea is be so good. City and Chelsea don't care about homegrown. When you ever hear any City fans talking about homegrown, City probably have 2 Englishmen in the starting 11 at most, or 3. I'm telling you, check it out. All if it's rubbish. Same thing with Arsenal, same thing with Chelsea.
By the way, Chelsea did. For me, it baffles me how Rashford makes it into the England starting lineup and Anthony Gordon doesn't. You know, it's like you can clearly see that this guy right here is performing and giving a lot more than him. But anyway, big up Omo, bro. Let's wrap up the conversation with you, Omo. What do you make of that game? Is there anything positive that you take from
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised, Omo. Look, you predicted. You are one of the few people that actually predicted that. Big up to Omo. You predicted 3-0 to Newcastle. Mange 3-1, William 3-1, Sashiv 3-1, Chelsea Dan and Real Malden predicted that Newcastle would win, as well as Matty. So
let me tell you what, like I've said before, like I've said in the early show when I had the 1 minute, I said this manager's a crackhead. I've said this manager's a crackhead. You pick the same players over and over and over and over, and you expect changes? Year one, the moment you walk through that door, establish a style of play. But no, he didn't do it. You want to get top 4. You want to get top 4. You want to win the competition. You want to be in the FA Cup. You want to be in the Carabao Cup. You want to be in Europa. You want to be in the. You want to challenge for the league. But with no style of play, you know what we're playing? We're playing Ole Pro Max. Ole Gunnar Social Pro Max is what we're playing so far. I'll go far back. Let me tell you how teams score. Arsenal. I'd say Arsenal, how do you score? Cut back to Odegaard. 10 times out of 10, they will do that. They might not score, but that is how they will score. Man City, how will you score? Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. That was how you would score. When I look at Tottenham, is who's it got? Madison, Saul, or Son. Those three
United doing the same thing.
That's how you score. Brighton, how do Brighton score? They cut to the wing, they attack to the wing, cut down the middle, cut back, and score. Manchester United, how do you score? I don't know.
No, that's disingenuous because they're doing the same thing for Marcus Rashford. How do the same thing for Marcus Rashford and he not performing, bro? The players we have that receiving those final passes are not performing. That's the whole problem.
No, my thing is
sit down here and make those disingenuous statements and sound amazing. But at the end of the day, that's disingenuous, bro.
For Manchester United to say how do we score week in, week out, I'm like, how do we score? We have no straight pattern of play of how we score,
bro. That is not even the truth. Look at it like this, right? If Marcus Rashford was in form, we would have patterns of play because Marcus Rashford will see that. Stop. That's not. Let me finish now. Let me land now, bro. Because if Marcus Rashford was in form, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, this is your definition of a pattern of play, right? If Marcus Rashford was in form and was getting all the passes he gained and finished them into goals, you would consider those patterns of play, right? That's what you consider a pattern of play, in my opinion. Because that's what you said. But if the player getting the ball but doing nothing with it, then it's a player problem. It's not the coach problem, you know, because the players are doing their job, getting the ball to the final man, Marcus Rashford. How many times he get the ball and fluff his lines today? Right? How many times our attackers is the problem?
And everything. But then again, okay.
So then you see there is a pattern of play. It's just not finishing. Because the players out of form badly.
I will agree with you, but again, this year my manager has scrapped the book. It's a brand new
but he had, as he should. No, I agree with you when he said he should have started style of play last season. But where I disagree is that he already didn't do that. So therefore, the point of making it an argument right now makes no sense. That's in the past.
But all the point is Ten Hag prioritized trophies over establishing.
You don't know what the club tell Ten Hag to do. So none of us could sit down here and say, well, he should have done this.
Ten Hag was every press conference. You were saying it's all about trophies. You heard Ten Hag say that.
Oh gosh. You see, this is the problem I don't understand with fans. Fans listen to one thing and make it an example for every single thing when it suits them, right? Because I will say this to you.
So Mark, you're not blaming
Mason Mount is what? A club signing or Ten Hag signing?
Mark,
Chelsea
you're not blaming Ten Hag for the mistakes today. You're not blaming Ten Hag for the mistakes, so you're blaming Rashford.
I'm not saying he's not to blame for some of the mistakes, but I'm saying the argument. I'm saying the argument, Chelsea Dan. I'm saying the argument that he should have done a style of play last season and he didn't do it is a mute point. Because last season is done. The year has passed. There's no change in the past. And hindsight genius is no genius, bro. Because anybody could see we should have done that season. But the reality is that Man United fans would have not had Eric Ten Hag past last season if he did that. Nobody could argue that.
Let me land quickly. Let me land. Right. I see the frustrating, Amaro Solo. I see where he's coming from about the play style. The style of play is not right. Today, there's no play style in that team. I can't say it's your players, it's the players' structure or the factor of the mentality. They're not playing a style of play because you have experience in that team, that could start doing things for your team. My situation is it your management? Is it Ten Hag that's costing the style of play because the change is what he does, and every week, like Solo says, he plays the same team day in and day out.
He doesn't play the same team because if he was playing the same team, then Anthony would have started. Then other players would have started in the thing instead of Rashford. So I would concede that we don't like him starting lineup.
Shay hasn't talked at all. Big up to Shay. Shay,
you're right.
Did you watch the game? The Man United game? The Newcastle Man United game? Okay. You guys already won anyway, so you got your 3 points, right? All right. Congratulations,
Chill
Shay.
him out, Rick. Chill him out, Rick.
Listen. To come
Is that a
back to go
Tottenham shirt?
forward real
That's a
quick.
Tottenham shirt.
When we played against Everton, that was a good game, right? Was Everton a good game?
It was an okay game, I think, a decent game. I
Got
think the
a
better
Galatasaray.
performance was midweek. But
How was
minus Onana.
Galatasaray?
I think that was a
Good
better
game or
performance.
okay game?
I think that was a good game minus the result, in my opinion, on Onana performance.
We played the same way in all 3 matches. Same exact way in all 3 matches. They've all done the same exact thing against us. Everton just wasn't a good team. They just couldn't finish. Galatasaray, Onana was a genius for that one. And Newcastle took their chance. Newcastle also have injury crisis. We can't say they have injury crisis.
Don't make the injury crisis. Bro, listen. When we have in an injury crisis, we still are like certain players injured, bro. Come on, let's be realistic.
Hey, they also have starters injured.
Bro, you're not even look at it like this, right? Should Newcastle or not have went down to 10 men in this game?
Listen, this is for me. This is 100% Ten Hag, because you're not gonna constantly put the same bullshit team out there day in and day out. I know what you're telling them in training, because when it's time for the test, they just fumbling, and you're gonna pick them again. Because again, against Galatasaray, Anthony had a good game. Why are you betting this today?
Exactly,
why are you
that's
betting
my
today?
point. But then you would say he picking the same players over and over if Anthony had played today.
No, because Anthony had a good game. If the player had a bad game, I understand you benching him. But Anthony had a good game, and you just bench him.
As fans, we just like to complain for no reason. We just like to complain. We've been calling these players crap right from the days of Ole. Now all of a sudden we want them to be good, and we're putting it on the coach. No way, I'm not doing that until we get about 7 of these players out of this team. I'm not doing that. We had players that played for Ole in the Europa League final and still played. Nah, I'm not. See, it's your opinion to call out the coach, right? Omo, you just said something. We've played this same type of way for 3 games. Isn't that the style? Just because it's not producing results, you don't think it's a style, right? I agree with you.
That's the whole point. If it's not working, what are you doing,
bro? Listen, it was working against Galatasaray. It was working against Everton, bro. What are we doing?
Manch, go ahead.
Guys, one more thing. I keep saying to everyone who comes in, big up to you, Amos. Amos, can I say to you, these players aren't good enough. When people are going to understand this, they're not good enough.
They're not good enough.
I don't care who the manager comes in. You can replace the manager, whatever. The bottom line is we're going to be sat here in 18 to 24 months complaining about the same old crap. These players are terrible. That's it. Bottom line.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I'm going to quickly go, but much love to you guys. But the thing is,
yeah,
I can't wait when you salt next week Saturday when we play you Saturday. This game when we talk
it's
about
Wednesday,
but
here we are.
Week. But
we'll be there. We'll be there.
I'm not gonna. I don't think you should blame the players. I think you should blame the manager, for my opinion. Because the way I know, but Mark, let me land, bro. We speak on the phone. Yeah, much love to you. But what I'm just trying to say to you is, you can't say the players ain't good enough. You got experience that. You got Casemiro. You got Rashford, who's won Champions League with Real Madrid, who's been the best defense and best midfield for Real Madrid in heritage. Yeah, and they're come to Man United. Fair enough. Is Ten Hag ruined them or not? You've got to blame your manager. He's put in players. Anthony, like today, he had a good game. I didn't see him look. What good game did he do? Apart from that shot when Harry Maguire defense, that's the only most thing what he done.
I'm gonna tell you something.
The thing with your mistake is Ten Hag. Yeah, is doing stupid positions and different changes on the pitch.
Just sit down. You don't get to call Ten Hag doing stupid decision. He's our coach. Leave him out of your thing. Focus on Poch.
Order in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We have come to the conclusion of today's stream. Newcastle versus Manchester United. It ended with Newcastle getting a goal, and Man United could not do anything. I want to say big up to Chelsea Dan, Captain Drax, Manj, Mark, Shay, Omo, everybody that voiced our opinion. and also that hit the like button as well. Evo, I see you in the chat. Real Malden said, if we tell Rashford that the goal is a hungry child and the ball is a meatball, they'll be head. Real, what'd you say, Munch?
Relax on that one, man. Chill.
Please, Real Malden. Today, nothing is funny. It's just, it sucks. It sucks to be a Man United fan today. But guys, whether it's the players, whether it's the manager, we have to know that, we're going to win or lose this game or draw. And unfortunately, it came out as a loss. And watching Marcus Rashford today was one of the first few times where I felt like this.
Football Power.
First.
Guys, Mark,
funny,
nice to you. Dex, nice to meet you guys. Football Power. Please smash the like button and subscribe to Football Power. I'll see you guys next Saturday for the What's On Me, Football Power, and Mark.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get another Chelsea you got to invite another Chelsea player in the stream.
Sorry,
because I'm not
Chelsea
gonna...
Dan. I'll come into your stream tomorrow while Chelsea.
I saw you play against Galatasaray, against Newcastle today. We have been unbeaten by big teams this season. We've been unbeaten, but Arsenal.
We will be there, Chelsea, Dan. We will be there.
Shay, I've just got to say one thing to you, yeah? You got lucky by Wolves, yeah? You got lucky by us. You shouldn't be on top of that table. We battered you at Stamford Bridge. It was only Roberto Sanchez who gave you that to make it 2-2. I'm telling you now, yeah, Man City, yeah? You do it every single year. You're on top, but you bottle out at the end of the season because you're Bottle Jobs FC. Everyone knows that you're Bottle Jobs FC. But much love to you guys, yeah. I know I feel you pain today against Newcastle. I've got the toilet roll in the cream to send you to wipe your tears. See you next Saturday. Peace out. Come on, you Blues. For next Saturday.
He said he's gonna send us toilet rolls.
From Power Hour.
Big up, guys. Big up, Shay, man. Today I'm deflated. I don't even know what to do. I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
I'm not surprised.
It's tough. Anyway, guys, we'll reach the end of the show. Make sure you like Mark's channel as well. It's called Mark MUFCFAN. Omo, Shay, Manj, as always, love. We out of here. Peace.